He's not dancing.
You're right. There we go.
Live from Austin, Texas, home of the newly reopened Konami Computer Entertainment Osaka, it's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hi, Danny. We're in Osaka now?
No, Osaka is being relocated to Austin.
Oh, cool.
We're basically we're basically sister cities, so we
That's the whole
thought we'd have a little bit of a corporate sharing program. So Konami's moving here, I'm taking over, and they're gonna start making good games again.
Okay, great.
Just kidding. It's all just a horrible fantasy. Hi, everybody. It's Retro Pals.
Oh.
We're gonna play a whole bunch of Konami games for N64, and we're gonna have a good time. Damn it.
Damn.
That's
okay.
what I've decided. I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to have a whole bunch of weird games, stuff normally not seen or streamed, and we're going to find out why. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Hope you're...
the whole bottom of this?
That's not what I meant, but sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to get to the whole bottom of this.
Well, before we get started, I want to thank some folks. Thank you so much to Serapis came for the 43-month resub. Konami N64 streams means Rakuga Kids. Rakuga Kids means Poppin' Music icon. Bear Tank is making an appearance.
It's true, it's true. Thank you.
Thank you, Sepasai19, for the 50-bit cheer. Thank you so much.
Hey, welcome,
And
Sepasai.
thank you, Nis, 35-month resub with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 whole cookies. Thank you. I'm going to eat all those cookies.
That's a lot of cookies.
I'm eating them.
Damn it, I want those cookies.
Well, I'm eating them.
So, you hear this console, Alex? The Nintendo 64. They say it has 64 bits. No one's really gone inside to count, but we just take their word for it.
Okay.
We've covered several N64 publishers on the stream before. Most recently, we did Midway, who was like by far the most prolific third-party publisher for the system. They made like 50 fucking games. Konami, still probably in top 5 in terms of prolific third-party publishers for N64. They're up there with THQ and Ubisoft and Nintendo themselves even. But people voted them in. They said, hey... Oh, I forgot to add the patron poll to the thing.
Okay, everybody, Danny, you keep.
Yeah, we took a poll to our patrons this week,
our wonderful patrons,
saying that we just had a couple more companies we kind of wanted to cover on N64, but we had to figure out which one to prioritize. These two were of about equal size in terms of library, and in the end, it was a very close poll indeed because it came out like this. Well done, Alex.
Very close.
Very close. One vote. One vote is all it takes. That's what won Konami the day. Thank you to that one voter, that one single Konami-loving voter, I'm sure.
Thank you, Konami Freak 720, I assume is your name.
Yeah, thank you. Keeping the dream alive, long beyond what is reasonable in terms of Konami's output. We're reliving the good old days, though. This is the 90s. We're back in the 90s. Konami is alive and well. They've made tons of great games for NES and Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis and stuff. And now they're ready to take on N64. This is kind of... I wanted to cover these guys because they're a big Japanese third-party developer. Capcom, by comparison, only released 3 games for N64, and all of them were ports from different platforms. Konami, meanwhile, set up their own studios to develop N64 stuff specifically, made ports of their popular series, and even made some original stuff. So please join us over the next 2 hours as we cover a couple dozen weird-ass Konami games for N64. We're going to get weird in a second, though. At first, Konami has to cover all its bases. They're like, we're a company first and foremost. We got to make games that people actually want to play and buy some more.
And buy some more?
Yeah, and even more after that. So let's start in 1996 with their first release, International Superstar Soccer 64.
Ah, welcome, Nova. Enjoy the show. We're going through Oh, there's Konami.
They made so many soccer games around this time. Feels good to drag out the old N64. Been a while since we've done an original hardware stream.
Yeah, I didn't mention, but I saw Danny, like, doing a lot of hardware cleaning.
Mm-hmm. Digging up the dusty old N64. I figure now's the time because the Mr. Core's coming along at, like, light speed pace, and it's going to be perfect almost instantly. So why not drag out the original hardware while it's still useful? This looks good for an N64 game.
It does, yeah.
It's almost looking like a Sega Model 2 game.
Thank you, Cartman, for the 100 Ronaldinho Soccer 64 bits.
Yeah, one of these games was converted into Ronaldinho Soccer. I don't think it's this. It is this one! Ha 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 ha! Ronaldinho Soccer! And the first appearance from Konami Computer Entertainment Osaka, who handled a whole bunch of N64 games we're going to see tonight. I forgot it was this one, the very first one that they adapted into Ronaldinho. Oh, Brazil. Brazil is the default. Look at their ratings! Can you believe this?
Yeah, wow! Brazil,
is this
you're
accurate?
cheating.
Can anyone...
yes, that's accurate.
Look at all these other teams. They don't even compare. They're all in like the 70s and shit. Brazil is gonna...
Denmark, eat shit!
Brazil
Denmark.
is gonna steamroll Denmark. We got even a whole bunch of stadiums here. Let's go here.
Okay, Brazil versus Denmark. I think Denmark's about to get...
I think Denmark just forfeited.
Yeah, Denmark is dead. Found dead in their locker room.
It's Brazil versus Denmark.
Brazil versus Denmark? Even he didn't sound like he was convinced. Really? Is this going to be a contest? Man, they got some presentation quality on this already for such an early N64 game. Wow, ref jump scare. That looks like Tails? Using a Konami official coin?
I guess. That's what they do in soccer.
You get right side, left side, or ball. What does that mean?
Denmark are playing from right to left. Brazil are playing from left to right. It's a long shot!
It's a long shot!
Ball is passed on.
Well, this is inevitable when we cover these console publishers or even arcade developers.
They're in deadlock. Will he go it alone? They played a 1-2.
Even the most niche developers and publishers tend to make at least one soccer game
Magnificent save.
or some kind of sports game to bring in money, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about those soccer dollars.
Soccer fans love to spend.
Where's RetroPal Soccer?
Two teams.
Listen!
We have so many, we have a rich character universe we can use for our soccer game.
It's like that, you know, Wah Peach got revealed or whatever. Where's the Wah Retro Pals?
That guy got fired,
He passes it
at
back.
least I hear.
Back.
Or at least the post got taken down, the Wah Peach designer.
Oh, damn. Sorry, Wah Peach designer.
If that's misinformation, sorry. It may
Yeah,
or
we're
may-
spreading misinformation intentionally.
My goalkeeper's having a nap.
We're already the Wah Retro Pal. Well,
Yeah,
then
Wah
that
Peach
means-
is already being erased from the internet, a la Cookie Blair, so make your backups ready.
I don't know. I've seen some drawings that can't be undone.
Available. Consummate skill there.
Oh, bounced it right off that guy's nuts.
Smooth passing on display. A well-read interception. Denmark.
So you know what I'm going to ask? Does this
Uh-huh.
game have my favorite part of soccer, where all the dudes line up in front of the goal and cover their nuts?
He's hit the shot from there.
Oh!
Ow.
So close!
That was funny. I'm sorry. I am,
There's just something about soccer I like, and I think it's that.
Is it... Do you even watch soccer?
No, but I like it when that happens.
I do like it when that happens, too. Goal.
You know, these characters are pretty blocky, but these textures, not bad. They're nice and vibrant, good frame rate,
Second look.
and a good start for Konami on N64. It's your very first game, you could look way worse.
The Amiga chums from Austinshire, England. Yeah, we're going to move into Richard Garriott's
next game.
castle.
We're moving
Danny,
on to
can
our
we
next
move
game.
into Richard
Alex.
Garriott's castle? I want to move into
Alex.
Richard Garriott's... Yes.
Next game.
Consummate skill there.
I want to move into Richard Garriott's castle.
Okay. I'll see if he's looking for a roommate.
Okay, cool. It's
Also
on
up in
sale.
1996, and Konami's final game of 1996, they hadn't fully committed to the system at this point. We're going to play some Majong Master.
Ooh.
See what I said about establishing a base? That's what they did in 96. They're going to make one soccer game and one Mahjong game, and if it looks promising, we'll make more. Well, that's my favorite developer. They're not as good as Chat Noir, though.
No, they're not.
I prefer Chat Noir when it comes to Mahjong.
You just like cats more.
It's true. This is fancy. What is Mahjong for you?
That's a good question.
Chat, if you could sum it up in one sentence, what is Mahjong for you? Merely something to try one's luck? It's crediting the CG designers. Well, and I mean, why wouldn't you? Look at this.
Well, it's like my source of living.
Wow, really?
I guess so.
I'd say you're better off being a streamer. For some people, a source of living. For others, it's the ultimate table game that reflects the universe.
Danny, this intro is sick. Did you know this intro was sick?
I didn't. This is my first time seeing it.
It's the
All
meaning
right.
of life.
I was going to say, let's not overstate things, but sure, Mahjong is my reason for living and also the meaning for life. Of life. I hope it keeps going. Like, Mahjong is like a lover to me.
Thank you, Orange Ride, for the 100. Mahjong is love. Mahjong is life bits. Thank you.
Thank you. See, you don't expect this on N64, a cartridge-based system. It's usually the CD-based systems that had ROM space, or disk space rather, for these fancy openings. Especially for a cheapo Mahjong game.
Yeah, you're gonna become a member of the Mahjong cult.
You have to try it for yourself. You heard of this Mahjong, dude? However, nobody can keep winning their entire life. Cocks a gun. Majong Master. What an intro. Let's hear it for Osaka. They're putting in the work. There's a story? Tokimeki Mahjong?
There's coffee. Oh my god.
Is this us?
Is that you?
I hope not. Oh no, they were saying, hey, it's you, so.
Oh, thank God. You
Yeah.
looked like a... You look like a 70s Satanist. I didn't like it.
This is about Mahjong and Satanism in the 70s. Oh, I want... Oh. Alright, my first name is Dan, my last name is E. It worked out. As long as people say my full name.
We're gonna call you E. Dan.
Damn it, I got it backwards. I don't know about this CG art. They credited the artist in the intro. Apparently they were proud of them. I don't know if
I'm
would
proud.
be. I bet their mom's proud, but anyone else, who knows? Alright, who are we fighting? I think we gotta fight the lady with the caved-in face.
It's not caved in. She's just making a sour face. She's just doing, you know when you have to smile for a picture and you're fucking awful at it, like me? Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's like,
There's a quiz! There's Mahjong quiz! Welcome to Mahjong Groove Network. Is this gonna be the best game we play all night? Because this looks amazing to me.
Holy shit, she is too cool. Oh my god, she's gonna kill me.
We're gonna play with these three very cool people online via the N64.
In the Mahjong Groove Network.
Now there was an N64 Mahjong game that had an Ethernet port on it, so you could connect online. I wish that was still working.
Same, actually.
And believe it or not, it's a Mahjong game.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure looks like it. Seems like it. Smells like it.
What do Mahjong tiles smell like?
I don't know. Anyone smell a Mahjong tile?
Yeah, what do they smell like? I've been curious. I'm glad everyone in chat has been talking about eating Mahjong tiles because, you know.
They always look delicious no matter what. I keep having the option to claim tiles from people. I don't want to do that. That's not how I play Mahjong. Once again, instead of giving me the good tiles, they're giving me the bad tiles. No, that tile's pretty good, actually. Can we piece something together here? Can we save this shit?
Danny, I want to play Mahjong in an illegal casino in Austin.
I didn't want to discard that one, you fuck!
Oh, Danny messed up. We're being kicked out of the illegal casino in Austin.
It was confusing. The UI is poor.
Okay. Blame the UI.
I will. Well, someone else won anyway. I could have taken that hand. I could have easily taken that hand.
Well, I have no idea how well I did, because I don't know Mahjong. I know there's that furry Mahjong game, but that would require learning Mahjong, and man...
You should.
I know! All my friends know Mahjong!
You can learn Mahjong, and you can learn the Link to the Past randomizer, and you can be the biggest nerd of all time.
Oh my god, yeah, Danny's been getting into the Link to the Past randomizer.
I'm getting off topic, though. Next game.
Okay.
Well, that's it. That's 1996. If you were to sum up Konami on N64 in 96, you would be, well, very business-like, I suppose is the word for that. Mm-hmm. But I guess they made money, because they made a few more games starting in 1997, including a couple you may have even heard of. But first, we still got to cover the business angle. We need a baseball game, all right? We got to have a baseball game. So let's start off with Jikyo Powerful Pro Yaku 4. Maybe the stream's first appearance of a Jikyo Powerful Pro Yaku game. This is really? Konami's big series. They make at least one of these a year, even today. Who can back me up here? Who can tell me how popular and powerful the Powerful Pro Yaku series is? That's how you draw a Power Pro.
I like them. Oh yeah, did you hear about the Hanshin Tigers breaking the curse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so happy for them.
They had a Colonel Sanders cosplayer dumped into the sea.
Did they?
In celebration, yeah.
Oh my god, I love you, Hanshin Tigers.
Man, having seen a lot of really shitty-looking American N64 games with just really dark, muddy textures, seeing these games is like a breath of fresh air, because Konami knows what color is. Like, of course, on N64, you'd see the cartoony games like Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario 64, but Acclaim, and especially Midway, was just full of, like, dark and edgy shit. The Turoks, the Shadow Men, and so on.
Thanks for the sub, Robbie Fox. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Power Pro Yaku!
Got it.
That's all one syllable.
He's very energized. Oh, they're all real, aren't they?
I think they're real, yeah.
Those are so cute.
No designated hitter rule for me, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looks good. They had these ratings in the International Superstar Soccer as well.
I like the blue head that's sobbing.
Dude, one of my guys, I think it's the bottom most pinch hitter. He's going through it. He is really going through it. I hope we don't have to call on him. Let's play ball.
Welcome, Ragnar. We are playing ball.
See, you think N64 and you think action games, 3D platformers, when really, by weight, the platform's biggest genre by weight is definitely sports. I suppose it makes sense for the powerful Pro Yakus to show up here. I guess that's what you call them.
Yeah.
This looks weird. It's like an upgraded Famicom game. It's kind of cool. Just the little tiny sprites when it zooms out. Something kind of retro about this. Weirdly enough. I've also really liked the way Powerful Pro Yaku plays, even though I just got 3 up, 3 down. It uses the analog stick really well. It presents you with like this... You have like a... Okay, this is how you do it. Yeah, I'm aiming at the top. You see the catcher's mitt?
Oh, I see, I see.
It's letting me get in some practice throws. The batting's really fun, too. Oh, it uses all 4 buttons on the N64 controller. You throw up to throw to second base.
Okay.
Oh, he's going for it. He's going... Oh, damn it.
Sorry, honey.
Getting my ass kicked in the powerful pro leagues.
This is cute and fun. Plug and play looking ass game. A little bit, but like positively.
In a good way. Went right through his head. What the? He stole second base! Computer, quit stunting on me. It's the first inning. Man, my pitcher's not liking the options here. I'm going to try and hit the guy. I don't think he can. Or he can see me and he's backing up. This guy doesn't want to be hurt. Well, not to spoil too much, but we're going to see more baseball, so let's move on. Baseball, you need it. It needs you.
I do need baseball, or else I die.
Okay, so also in Japan in 1997, they released something more people may be interested in. A game called Mystical Ninja Starring Goemon. Konami remembered they made video games. Like, oh yeah, I guess we can put a little bit of budget into a new Goemon game. Not just all sports.
It's not baseball, but I guess.
Now, they didn't move the series to N64. They were also making PS1 Goemon games. This intro is good.
This is great.
So even back then, this made an impression when I rented this. Like, wow, this intro with a voiced song and everything. But apparently that was Konami's house style, because they put the same amount of effort into their sports games.
So, like, so far, like, my impression of Konami on the N64 is that they're putting their whole ass into everything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a franchise like Goemon or just a baseball game or a soccer game.
Mm-hmm.
They give a shit. Never giving up.
What if I want to give up a little bit?
Never giving up.
Yeah, Furkung. This is very different from, like, Midway.
Man, Konami Osaka made this too. They're
Really?
they're the most overworked developer of the 90s, I can tell you so far. They made like everything.
I'm happy for Osaka getting the baseball curse fixed.
Yeah,
that
thank
was
you,
Osaka,
guys.
right? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I went ahead and skipped the intro because we're only going to spend a few minutes with this. We also played this on Mascot Friday a few years ago, in case you want to see us play more of this.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a 3D adventure game, the likes of which was pretty in-depth for 1997. This is before Ocarina of Time, before N64 expansion pack. And here you have Goemon in a full 3D adventure with towns and talking and upgrades and action. People seem to like this game too, I think. What does the chat think of this?
Chat loves this game. Chat loves the hell out of this game.
Yeah,
They are big
if you
fans.
played this back then, you probably love it.
Yeah.
I'm 85 years old. Aliens! The aliens! The aliens! I think there's a lengthy intro here, so we're probably not even going to get to an action scene, but this is really super in-depth and complex when it really didn't have to be. N64 was in the middle of being flooded with, surprise, surprise, lots of sports games.
Help them.
That dog's freaking out! Aliens are taking dogs.
What are they gonna do with the dogs?
I don't know. Oh yeah, Ebisumaru time. He has a good run cycle.
I was gonna say his run's like my run.
Looking good.
He's so pleasant.
He's a silly guy, this Ebisumaru. We ought to do a Goemon showcase sometime. There's so many of those. I bet we could fill a full stream with those.
Oh, we absolutely could.
There's been so many reboots. And...
Chat wants you to crawl badly.
Yeah,
A
what's
Z.
the crawl button?
A Z, apparently?
I was trying to find the crawl button, actually. Hey, guys.
Hey. That's a good crawl.
But what about, okay. Yeah, that tracks.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for making us show that off.
There's a freaking burglar.
Fuck that guy. What was he doing? Well, I guess burglaring.
So for this being the first 3D adaptation of Goemon, which had several releases on Super Famicom, they got it pretty much entirely right. Really surprised how good this is. It has no reason to be, given how soon it came out after the N64 launch. But they tried a lot with this, and apparently it worked, judging by how people feel about it. Give it a play sometime.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Now let's drown Ebisumaru in the river from whence
No.
he came.
No.
Our next game.
Let him live.
So see, it's not just sports. Occasionally they make games. And also sports, because the next game is Nagano Winter Olympics 98. It was the talk of the town in 1998, those Nagano Winter Olympics.
I remember the Nagano Winter Olympics. Don't you, Danny?
A little bit. Here's the game. We have the game to forever remind us of what it was like.
I remember there was snow. It was cold. It was in Japan. That's about it. Diamond Dust.
Diamond Head is the developer of the powerful Pro Yaku games. I wonder if they're related. I wonder if it's the same as the Diamond Dogs in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Diamond Dust sounds like what you call cocaine. I'm sorry. What? What?
I like this jazz fusion intro. Konami's sound team was top of their game at this time. They were just about to start up the Beyond series based off the strength of their sound designers. And if the sound designer says jazz fusion for the Nagano Winter Olympics game intro, you listen. Well, Alex, this looks like a pretty well-disguised track and field game to me.
Yeah, it's gonna say it's track and field.
I don't know why they didn't use the track and field name. That is Konami. Whoa!
Well, maybe they were like, it's the Nagano Winter Olympics. You gotta, support them with our license.
Maybe Nagano said Nagano.
Damn.
You will not use the track and field name. This is our Olympics, damn it.
Is this KCEN? I don't know. Who did this one? Oh, Sosaka? Okay. It would be funny if the Nagano studio... Did they have a Nagano studio?
I think they did.
Okay, it'd be funny.
I'm not sure if they were making N64 games. Thank you, I deserved all those
Thank you
wants.
for the 100 Nagano way, Jose Cartman bits. Thank you, Cartman.
Thank you.
Now I'm kind of like, why didn't their Nagano team work on the Nagano game? That just... Yeah! You're banning Dan, but I think Konami should be banned.
Yeah, ban Konami until they start making games again. We're just watching this whole downhill slalom? And we're cutting away before the end? What a tease.
You don't get to see whether they did well or not.
What a freaking tease. I've never played this. Let's see how it is.
Oh, that is the mascot! Okay, so someone does have the mascot as their icon. Yes, it is.
That's not the mascot.
Video Chess has the Snowlet mascot as an icon.
That's so good. Video Chess emotes are some of the best you can get. I guess I hadn't seen their mascot before because that's what it looks like.
Do you like Snowlet?
I like this one. It's like colored like my OC would be colored.
Okay, I like that.
Downhill.
Yeah, that kicks Dizzy's ass. Dizzy looks like shit in comparison.
Yeah, fuck Izzy.
Call him Dizzy, I'm sorry.
Press A for edging. Press 3D for handle. M Gear? From Canada?
Oh, I confused Nagoya with Nagano, sorry. And Gear from Canada, yeah.
That's where they're keeping it.
Ready? Go!
Ooh, I kind of like this.
Oh, you're going fast, what the fuck?
Yeah, this conveys a really good sense of speed.
Yeah, wow. Oh my god, you're zooming around, slow down.
I think it's because they... Oh,
Girl,
God!
you're gonna die. guy.
I think it's because they put the camera right behind the guy. That really conveys a sense of speed.
Thank you, Cartman, for the 100 bits. The mascots are called Suki, Noki, Lucky, and Suki.
I see.
Or is that Sucky? I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably Sucky.
It's one of them's probably called Sucky.
Sucky the mascot. Ow.
Yeah, this looks 60 frames per second.
It's not, but it does. It's just, it has that sense of speed to it. You don't have to have a good frame rate for that, but it helps.
That's true. Shit, where do you go?
Am I going to win this one for America?
I hear cheering. I hear cheering. Are they cheering for you?
Probably. I'm 13 seconds behind.
I think it's because you kept hitting those signs.
Yeah, it could be.
Or, uh-oh. This is a big jump.
Oh, I think it is. No,
No,
it's not.
fuck that. Okay, there we go.
I don't think the Winter Olympics are all about sick jumps. I think that's more the X Games.
Bullshit.
I missed one!
You got disqualified.
I missed one!
should've
And they
smacked
disqualified me. Sure, they let a Metal Gear perform in the Winter Olympics, but a normal, non-enhanced person trying to make an honest living just can't make it out here.
Sorry, honey.
Soon the Winter Olympics will be dominated by the Metal Gears. M. Gear never had to worry about doping. Or maybe he's doped.
How would a robot dope? Like...
Well, Alex, I wish I had time to explain, but it's time for our next game. And that's it for 97. I guess an improvement over 96, where they released 2 games. 97, they only released 3. I don't think they're quite sold on N64, but 97 was the year they were sold, because 98 saw the release of several games across many genres. We're getting into it, folks. This is Konami starting for real this time. First up, we're going to play a game that was released in Japan and Europe under the title GASP, Fighters Nextreme. GASP is also an acronym, which I didn't write down. However, in the US, it was released as Deadly Arts, a much more boring title.
I like GASP.
It's just weird they kept that name for the European version. I assume Konami America just threw it out instantly. KCEO again. This time they're making a fighting game. You're making those poor Osakans make baseball games, soccer games, and now a fighting game?
Well, what if that's what Osakans are good at? What if that's the main export of Osaka?
Osakans are lovers, not fighters.
Okay.
All they do is go around all day talking about takoyaki and saying, why in the heck?
I like the vibe of Osaka. I've never been, but it has a vibe I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The vibe of people who would throw Colonel Sanders into the river. Now,
Yeah.
that's the kind of place I want to live.
We're here for that Osaka flavor.
Mm-hmm.
This intro is weirdly 60 frames per second. It looks strange.
I like the steam.
Yeah, that was cool. Get you a studio that can do literally everything. There's a creative fighter option. Hang on.
Okay.
Hold the fuck on. You hang on a second.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Dude, there's so many just like hairstyles. We're going with this one.
Their faces are so normal.
This one looks good. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Dude, these outfits are... These outfits are insane. I want this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's a vampire.
I thought about doing the vampire thing. That looks pretty good. What is name?
Betty.
Betty.
She's got Betty vibes.
I agree.
Thank you.
Oh no, I don't have a controller pack. I don't think we can save Betty. There's no saving Betty, but we can train with her at least.
Yeah, she reminds me of Betty Davis, exactly.
Look at these characters. Yeah, that looks good. So, fighting, not so much a big genre here on N64. There was a few fighting games, none that really stood out.
Fight. First attack.
I see, we can at least put Betty through the training mode.
Okay.
What do the other buttons do?
Time out.
You have a block button, you have one punch button, and one kick button.
Time up.
You're not gonna give me more than 15 seconds to train?
Win.
You won, don't worry about
I
it.
hope I would win.
Chat asking you about Clay Fighter.
Still weak in basic fighting. Yeah, there's Clay Fighter. There's also Killer Instinct and, fucking a couple more.
Foot Groove.
Groove Rush. I've learned the basic moves. Well, that's cool that it's got a creative fighter mode. Let's see the actual game just for a second. Because there weren't very many fighters for N64. I suppose it was either this or Fighter's Destiny or... Whoa, zombie!
I like Kiowa. They've got good energy. They gotta be a zombie because they look like they died at 35. What? They just have that, like, they died young energy, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Not from anything, like, you know, they just...
Ready?
They tried to, you know...
First attack.
They tried to tag a New Jersey subway. Wait, no, does New Jersey have subways? I don't know.
Let's fact
Anyways,
check
he got
that.
hit by a subway car. He just has that vibe.
I found the taunt. He says kill you.
Kill you! Okay, that's great.
Hey. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Throws are overpowered in this.
Hurry up.
Good
Time
God.
running out.
Well, I don't know if there's anyone out there who can vouch for Gasp, aka Deadly Arts. But, I've played worse.
You lose.
And for a company that's also making a whole bunch of sports games and Mahjong games, it's about the best you can hope for.
First attack.
I like that the skater boy has really good, has headgear on. I think that's nice.
Yeah, that's a good lesson to the youth. I like that it has before round dashing.
Cool.
So, like, you know, just do mind games before the match. Reminds me of MVC2. Everything else reminds me of MVC2 as well.
KO.
Oh, there's that fancy graphics feature they use for replays, I suppose. He laughs like you.
He does! Oh my god, I'm a...
Final round. Ready?
Am I an undead zombie freak?
First attack.
It could be worse.
Damn, he screams. Maybe he's saying Kiryu,
KO.
like they asked him his favorite character from Yakuza.
I was gonna say, yeah. Everyone loves Kiryu.
Joyard wins.
What?
Well, for an overworked studio making a shit ton of games, having to make a fighting game for, I assume, for the first time, not bad. I'd play this over War Gods. Let's go to our next game.
Ready? Fight.
That was okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what else is more than okay?
What?
International Superstar Soccer 98.
Fuck yeah.
We're back on the pitch. I'm back on my soccer bullshit. We're being paid off by Big Ronaldo.
You might think that means it's a term for industry. No, Ronaldo's just really huge.
No, he just used his money to become very large.
Yeah. I think it was cool in The Simpsons when Homer used his money to become large. In a dream, but it could happen. Sorry, I'm just thinking about people who'd use money to become huge.
Cool.
Cool skill.
Skill. Action. Step forward to win. The winning goal. World is watching a ball.
Feel this.
You feeling it?
Yeah, it feels like oh no, these peeled grapes are the witch's eyeballs. Sorry.
Alex, you crack me up. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Did you ever do that? Where the Halloween thing where you had to like touch spaghetti and stuff?
I didn't actually.
You
oh,
never
Germany's
did? Okay.
Germany's gonna ruin me. Look at those stats.
Oh wow. Okay.
Just run all over me, Germany. Yeah, many more stadiums this time around.
I wonder if like my generation were some of the last ones to do the spaghetti thing. Like everyone else was like, this is too stupid.
Yeah, I think that's why we didn't do it in Texas, because it was too stupid.
We did in California.
Japan versus Germany.
The coin flip looking a little bit improved. Oh, I'm gonna choose ball. Only a sucker would choose a field.
The game is underway.
And wouldn't you know it, it looks a whole lot like the last International Superstar Soccer game.
He passes it forward.
There's not much you can do to change the look of soccer. And once you have an aesthetic established, you can just print the money. Why don't we have our own soccer franchise? I keep asking this.
You do!
If it's so easy to just keep making soccer games, why aren't we doing it? It's easy money.
Could be a
Well,
chance here.
we need a soccer team to base it on. I know there's one in Austin, but that probably costs money. So we need to make a fake soccer team.
Let's just make a soccer team using characters that no one will sue us over because
yeah.
it's been too long.
No,
Like,
I was thinking the same thing. Like, you know, we've got Pinky.
we've got Rolo the golf ball. Is Eugene Levy going to come after us? I don't fucking think so.
Eugene Levy's got enough shit. He is filming so many series and stuff. He doesn't even know we exist, and that's fair. I don't want him to know I exist.
Maybe we'd put Cookie Blair in there, and oops, we've been copyright struck.
It's in front of goal. Goal! He scored with a header. Fabio.
All right, we are 2 for 2 for me being scored on in my brief showcase of a soccer game tonight.
I like his Guy Fieri themed flame gear there.
Yeah, it's
Here's the
cool.
replay.
Here's the replay, sponsored by Reebok.
What if I wore flame shirts, Danny? Would you like that?
That's a type of guy. You could do that.
Okay.
I bet you could pull that off. All the Bam Bam Bigelow look.
One goal.
No, Danny, you know how bald I am. I don't know if I can pull that off.
Let's play the next game. Good news, that's not the last you've seen of soccer tonight. It's also not the last you've seen of Goemon, who the very next year after his debut adventure released a game called Goemon's Great Adventure. All by himself.
All by himself?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
A couple of
Yeah.
good years for Goemon here.
Bam Bam Bigelow was bald, but I just,
I love that logo.
that's good.
That play school ass logo. We also covered this on Mascot Friday, in case you care to see that. This is 2-player simultaneous, unlike the first game. It's also a different kind of game. Gotta be my boy, Ibisumaru. Look at that fancy... Look at those fancy trees!
The good looking trees for the N64.
This makes Kokiri Forest look like shit!
Danny.
このしりじいさんが見せたいって言ってたものは何なんだろうな。
サスケはんやヤイちゃんを呼ばずにワテらだけってことはなんか怪しいでって
It couldn't be a trick.
You got banned.
Good.
着いた。ここだぜ。
何
I keep expecting them to slow down in terms of production values, but like, I can't emphasize how unusual this presentation style is on N64 with full voice acting and like cutscenes like this. That's not something you do often in cartridge games.
戻ってない。一体なんで？
Anyway, I'm skipping this.
Okay.
Minmo.
This Minmo, what the hell?
How to go.
行きますぜ
Let's go. I'm glad they kept his run from the first game. All right, I'm going.
Okay, go. Listen to the wise man.
I'm out of here. Ooh, that sachet. Is that an analog thing? Yeah, he sachets.
Oh my god, he does sachet.
And then he does a little skip if you do it 3/4 of the way. This kicks Mario's ass. Mario never did a gay little sachet if you tilted the stick a little.
He's so straight. Sorry, that's not fair. I know there are plenty of people who identify with Mario, but he just has straight vibes to me.
So, this game is actually a 2D platformer. Switching it up a little bit. And that's why they can make it 2-player.
Oh, okay.
Would be much more difficult in a 3D platformer. How do you do this? Help!
I do that.
I'm gonna throw up! Alex, you ever play Mystical Ninja for Super Nintendo?
I'm pretty sure I have.
I love that game.
I love that game. I like the Goemon games. They're real fun.
Mm-hmm.
They're real innovative and different and fun to play.
They're kind of underground here. People don't often talk about them because so few got released, but they're pretty good. Like, qualitatively across the board. It wasn't until the PS2 era when it started to, like, get kind of hit and miss.
Goodbye, Abisumaru?
Yeah,
Yes, got it right.
you got it. Can you throw coins in this? I wonder. Yeah, you can. So just in a couple years, some of the best Goemon games ever made got released exclusively for N64. These were never ported anywhere else. I guess those Mahjong and soccer games paid off. That and you have an extremely overworked studio in Osaka you can exploit.
Yep, those poor Osakans.
I assume they were just constantly working every single day on every possible game genre. It's no way to live. This plays pretty nice too. Control is very crisp. You could, and he still does this.
I like that. Abisumaru was localized as Dr. Yang in Mystical Ninja. What was he doctored in? What was he doctored in?
I got a little horsey.
Being a part of my French, being a gay little freak. Positive, you know, I try to specialize in that as well.
Yeah, in Super Nintendo they were known as Kid Ying and Dr. Yang.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Because, you know, yin yang is definitely the same as the Japanese culture stuff in that game. It's all just one big Asia, you know?
Fucking Americans, man.
Yeah. Alright, I need to write the manual for this game in like 10 seconds. I gotta think of a really good Japanese name. I know Kid Ying and Dr. Yang.
You're getting banned for that, but Danny didn't do it!
I didn't do it. I didn't localize those manuals. I'd have just called him Goemon.
And be like, American kids be damned.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't work in this. That works in
You
Mario
died.
64.
It does, you died.
That works in Mario 64, but not here. Definitely not here. Alright, I might as well show off the game over screen since we're here.
Is it good? Are you kidding me? Thank you, Konami.
Goodbye.
Oh, he's sad.
And that's Goemon's Great Adventure for N64. One of the better N64 games, I'd say. So already, Konami is putting out bangers for this system. Let's play some more. What do you got next after two great Goemon games? I'll tell you what you got next.
What?
There was a twist in this week's poll. The twist being that no matter which one, we would still end up playing one game because there is one game overlapped between Konami and THQ. Turns out Konami released one PAL exclusive N64 game. It's this one. I bet people know this. I bet people have heard of this. Maybe they didn't know Konami published it in Europe.
Holy Magic Century.
Yeah, a game
Imagineer.
called... Yeah, Imagineer. That's never what you want to see.
I know that logo. I know this.
So they released a game called Holy Magic Century in Europe. known as L-Tail Monsters in Japan, and in the US known as Quest 64.
Ruh-roh.
So if you picked THQ, we would have played Quest 64, but if you picked Konami, we were playing Holy Magic Century. You were damned if you do and damned if you don't. God, this game is such ass. Who rented this back in the day?
This is the superior version of Quest 64? Okay.
Does this have the upgrades? I think only the Japanese version had the upgraded gameplay and stuff. I could be wrong, though. So in this game, you play a little guy named Brian. You're nothing special. You're just a little kid in a cape with a cane. And you're so small that it makes navigating these huge environments a huge task. Just because your little stubby legs are so small, they can barely carry you any distance at all. So all I know about this game is playing this opening sequence several times and just it taking fucking forever because he's so little. And this was a big deal at the time. Yeah, there were no RPGs on N64. This was going to be the first. And what a game it was. I'll show you in a second.
We'll get there.
Gotta say, this is an interesting way to start a game. Start you at the top of a tower and make you climb your way all the way down.
You know, I've never seen this game in action before.
Now you're looking at it. There's Brian and his little ahoge. I think that's what you call it. It's a charm point.
A charm point?
Yeah, the little thing in his hair.
Okay. It's bobbing all over the place.
Okay, we finally exited the tower, but we're still not in the city yet. Let's move as fast as our little legs will take us. This is the optimal route, by the way.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this environment is so N64.
Yeah, it
Fucking...
feels like it was sized for someone else. Like, you know how Ocarina of Time you eventually grow up and it becomes easier to navigate? In this game, you never grow up. You're just a little shit the entire time, and your little legs never move faster. Having to hold the stick in a direction so long my thumb is slipping off. Come on, Brian, you can make it. Come on. Let's go.
100 bits from Cartman. Yeah, he, I could see, Brian here in, Danganronpa.
We finally reached the town.
It took you long enough.
Gameplay is coming up soon.
Okay.
It's up there in the distance in the fog.
I see it. Oh, you're just a little further. Just a little
need
further with your little legs.
just a couple more minutes and we can see gameplay. If you do actually get into it and try and play this, it is torture, unless you're a special kind of speedrunner. There's one magic in this game that's like super broken and works better than the others. I think that's what most people use. But most of the time the game looks kind of like this. Random encounter.
Are those rats?
I think those are rats.
Okay, what the fuck?
And you're confined to this little octagon. And it's turn-based.
Oh, they're bunnies. They're cute. Danny, I like these little freaks.
I like this game in concept. I kind of want to like this game just out of spite.
Me too, me too, me
After
too.
so many years of people mischaracterizing this game and misunderstanding it. Yeah, I think the water spell is the one that's broken. But no, it turns out the people are right. This game kind of sucks. What would you expect from Imagineer, anyway?
I mean, you're just so anti-Imagineer.
Well, it's no Fist. It's not even Pretty Fighter X. Bonk. Are there any people here in chat who will defend this game?
Yes.
If so, what do you like about it? I'm curious to know.
Chat's already defending it.
Okay, what's there to like about it? Do you like Brian and his stupid little hair?
I think people like Brian, personally.
We did it.
I mean, true, it was bold of Imagineer to make one of the only RPGs on the console.
That's true. And maybe they weren't entirely well suited to it, them being Imagineer. I mean, you saw our Imagineer Saturn showcase. They weren't superstar developers by any means.
A lot of people find the battle mechanics interesting.
They're
That's
different.
what they like.
I'll give
yeah.
it to you that it's very, very different. It doesn't play much like any other RPG. And supposedly, if you play the Japanese version, it's a little bit enhanced. But I don't know. Maybe someday that'll be translated and we could get the true Quest 64 experience. Who knows when that will be, though? Hopefully soon. I'd like to play Quest 64 on stream.
Me too. I want to play Quest 64 in general.
All right, Alex, start up your 12-hour long play right now.
Okay, let's go.
RetroPals is now a Quest 64 exclusive streaming service.
Okay. Could be worse.
Let's go back to what works. We did a little experiment, releasing Imagineer's RPG in PAL regions for some reason. I guess Konami didn't feel like making an RPG of its own. But, you know what? Sometimes you gotta go back to your bread and butter. Jikyo, Powerful Pro Yaku 5.
Ooh.
The 5th one. How many baseball games can one developer make for one system? We're about to find out.
Shout out to the Diamond Heads.
No relation to Diamond Dust, I assume.
No relation to cocaine.
Everyone was on Diamond Dust in the 80s.
Oh, I love these little guys. I'm sorry.
This intro is 60 FPS. I wonder if the actual game is. I really thought that said crap for a second. The Buffaloes.
Danny, do you like the part in Pro Yaku where the people blow their whistles and stuff?
Oh, God. That's in all the 8-bit Famicom baseball sims. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
I think American baseball needs that. Get rid of the 7th inning stretch. Turn it into the 7th inning toot.
Yeah, bring in the Owen Don. Let's kick this baseball game up a notch. Oh, I like the way he rolled his R that time. Can you do that?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh God, no. Actually, I'm so bad at rolling my R. I literally can't do it. I'm so bad at it that I had to like get a special exemption in Spanish class. No.
All right, you have a doctor's note. I think
do.
you're,
I actually went to the guy. I was like, "Listen, I had to take speech therapy for all these years because I could literally not pronounce my R. Here's me trying to do." I tried with him, and he was like, "Alex, honey," he was really gay. I love this teacher. He was like, "Alex, honey, you're good. You're good in. You know the writing. You're doing your best. You might have some people shit talk you for not rolling your R's, but you obviously know Spanish, so no, I can't roll my R's."
The Hanshin Tigers, it must be said, did not come here today to play baseball.
Oh my God, the purple one.
Number 9 is practically dead. He shouldn't be here at the stadium. He should probably be in the hospital. We're still making him play. So we got the official team licenses this time around. We can actually be the Tigers. Looking a little bit better here. A little bit better frame rate. Better game. Did I enter I think I entered a com versus com mode because I'm not playing. Well, it's just as well.
It's just baseball.
It's baseball with a bunch of funky looking guys. Anyone know if Namco kept their Famista series going till this point? Because I was thinking of baseball games with weird funky looking guys. And I thought Famista had a stranglehold on that market. But then Konami took it over.
Konami was like, "Look at our little freaks in despair, Namco."
We have better little freaks.
Okay, there's the Famista 64.
Oh, okay. So they were competing little freak baseball games. What a time to be alive.
I think that's why the Houstons didn't win this year, is because they didn't have enough little freaks.
Let's hear it for Little Freak Baseball. And move on to our next game. I just love that the entire team is like frowny face in terms of stats. And one guy was just like despair. Next, we're still in 1998, and there's time for more sports.
Yay.
Konami decides it needs a piece of the basketball market. So they release NBA In the Zone 98. This might be the first stream appearance of NBA In the Zone. I don't think this was a series for more than 5 years. I think Konami gave it up after a while and started to focus on soccer with their Winning 11 series. But boy, they wanted to be the next Acclaim. They wanted it real bad. This court seems really small. Am I nuts?
It is kind of small, yeah.
Do they have miniature courts in basketball?
Maybe for the Utah Jazz they do.
Wow.
Just fucking nerfing the Jazz.
Fucking own the Utah Jazz out of nowhere.
I have a question, chat. Did the Utah Jazz start in Utah?
Are you unraveling a conspiracy theory? Osaka made this too? You can make it do soccer and
Okay. Okay, now that I
basketball.
knew it started in New Orleans, I have no complaints.
all right. Good.
I was gonna say, Utah, you are not allowed to claim Jazz. Utah, I will fight you, but if it's New Orleans, that's fine.
Oh, we got all the teams even. Look at this.
I love the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a really good icon. So do the Charlotte Hornets. So do the Bulls.
We got the character license too. Damn. Konami spent a shit ton of money on this. Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen don't play in your games for free.
Mm-mm.
For some reason, there is no Michael Jordan. Was he in the Bulls by this time?
I don't remember where Michael Jordan was at this time.
Also featuring roster guard. Damn, I know a lot of those names. I was with the Bulls in the 90s.
The Bulls in the 90s were huge. They were very big.
This is some blurry looking basketball.
I was gonna say.
I think it's just the court that makes it. This is cataract basketball. And I need to mention I am playing on an RGB modded N64, so this is the best possible this game can look. And it's still blurry as shit.
Yeah, my issue with the N64 is how blurry it is.
Yeah, it had a default anti-aliasing filter over everything, which looks really bad. Even if you do RGB modding, you still end up with a lot of blurring. I like the throw out of bounds button that I hit.
Alright, Jordan was in the Bulls at this time, but he probably wasn't in the game due to licensing agreements. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can imagine he was insanely expensive.
He definitely had his own different licensing agreement, which is why he wasn't in NBA Jam and so on.
But he did have Chaos in the Windy City.
You could have Karl Malone in your game, though.
Mm-hmm. They should put Spuds McKenzie in the game.
This looks like shit. I'm sorry, Osaka. I know y'all are working on like 20 games at once, but I think this could have looked a little better. And I'm not just saying that because I'm getting completely owned. That's part of it, though. Basketball gaming was kind of in the toilet at this time because this is post-NBA Jam after Acclaim acquired it and kind of ruined it. Midway was still doing their own thing with NBA Showtime, but that was much less popular than Jam. So there was a weakness in the basketball genre, and several people were trying to exploit it, including Konami.
Did any of them succeed?
I got a three-pointer. I succeeded.
Okay, good.
NBA In the Zone, aka Cataract Basketball for N64. Maybe I just need to clean my glasses. Let's play a real video game.
Okay, what's next?
Not to say that sports aren't real video games,
Oh, shit, okay.
but up next is a game that was released exclusively in Japan and Europe. So Europe got an exclusive localization of this game. Otherwise, it was Japanese exclusive. This is Rakuga Kids. Okay, I'm going to need a screen to look at here. I need to turn off my main display for these PAL games because my TV won't display 50 hertz. Rakuga Kids, it's finally here. We're doing
Here we
it.
fucking go.
Check this shit out. If you've never seen this game, oh my god. Eh. Come back. Come back, video signal.
Hey. Oh, okay.
There we go. Konami Kobe handling this one, so
Okay.
Osaka, even though they have experience with deadly arts. Oh my god, why won't it hold video signal? Is it because of a PAL thing? Do I need to switch to the Japanese version?
I don't know.
I
Probably,
may have to.
But
Rakuga Kids don't be a problem for me. So what this game is you're playing as a bunch of kids who have cartoon stands, I guess you could call them.
yeah,
Ah, fuck this. Okay.
we're switching versions.
Switching back to the Japanese version so we have a stable frame rate and so I can actually look at it on my TV. Man, that's such a shame. With the lockout chip, it makes it really hard to import games too. Like you can't play PAL software on an NTSC N64. You have to have an actual European N64 to do this.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Boo.
It works like that with the Super Nintendo too. Alright, anyway, here's Japanese Rakuga Kids. Newly viewable at 60 frames per second. I can't read that.
Could you get around that with a Game Shark? I don't know.
I don't think you could. It was a lockout chip. It was literally a CIC issue. Luckily, there's not many PAL exclusive N64 games like this. Yeah, here we go. We have... Look at this video feed not blanking out or anything. It's amazing.
I like the art.
It's so good. This game looks amazing. And it's on N64. Anyway, yeah, a bunch of kids and their imaginary friends, aka their stands. We gotta be Bear Tank.
People love Bear Tank.
The people are clamoring for Bear Tank at Mama's factory. Did anyone tell the other N64 developers they could use colors in their games? I'm just thinking of that fucking Acclaim showcase and so many depressing looking games. Let's do it. It's Bear Tank versus Bear Tank. And look at this shit. This is your traditional combo-based 6-button 2D fighter. And it's actually really good. It's got supers and moves and super moves. And a thing came out of my bear's butt.
I like that. I agree that they should put Bear Tank in Fortnite. If they did, they'd probably make him heels
Whoa.
or some shit. Wow.
Even these normals are kind of crazy. You can just make your own clone come out of yourself. What if there's juggles in this? Oh, there's dashes. But are there air dashes? There's double jumps.
Ooh.
There you go. That's how you do moves. And it's just so squash and stretch cartoony, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else quite that looks quite like this on N64. Even on other systems at the time. Like PS1 had something like, say, Rakugaki Showtime, which looked similar, but this, I think, is better executed.
Mm-hmm.
KO! You win!
Honk!
Good honk.
Man, this shit's so good.
This shit is good, honey. Honk.
This game wasn't the first game where I saw Bear Tank. That would be Poppin' Music Game Boy, which had the Rakuga Kids theme as one of the playable songs. I was like, what the hell's this guy? Where's he from? And only years later I found out. Oh, the juggle! I think I'm just gonna communicate through honks now. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Danny, have you seen the post on co-host about Love Honk?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna make a Love Honk joke.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Well, no, I can't now because
You've declared your intentions. You can't do it now.
yeah, yeah. Danny's gonna become a honk tuber, honking all around.
Honking on Bobo. What's the super for a bear? How do bears do supers?
With her claws.
Yeah, that makes sense. Someone get Grizzly Man in here.
Round 3.
Do you think I could do that?
Be a grizzly man?
Yeah, live amongst the bears.
You know? Pardon me. I'm gonna go with no, because if I recall, there aren't many bears in Texas.
Ouch!
Oh, God.
I got elephanted.
Are there bears in Texas? Fuck if I know.
There a bear park I can go and just live at with the bears? I think they'd think I was a pretty chill guy.
They'd like you. They'd be like, oh, hey!
They were like that with Grizzly Man. They just kind of accepted him.
Yeah, they love Grizzly Man.
Up to a point.
Well, you know. We all have annoying roommates who just get on our, nerves sometimes.
Yeah, true.
The bears just were, did their equivalent.
They were bears.
They did their equivalent of being a passive-aggressive poster about it. Which I guess is very strong in comparison to what other people do. Anyways, I like this game, and I like Bear Tank, and I love this game's cartoony crayon-ass aesthetic.
Bear Tank's awesome. This game's great. This shows a kind of playfulness and creativity within Konami that didn't last for long, frankly. I think it was at its best in the 90s. You could argue that later era Konami was also good, but 90s Konami will always be my favorite. That's the era of this. That's the era of Symphony of the Night.
You win.
As we call it in the gamer vernacular, it's the era of good shit.
Yeah, the good shit era.
Good job.
I got a surf guitar riff as a bonus. Who's next? We'll see one more guy and then we'll move on. But this is a hell of a game. Especially as a PAL exclusive, that kind of gives it a weird mystique. The only way to play this in English is to get a 50 Hz cartridge.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Was that it? Was that why they couldn't release this?
That's
they
what,
say,
that's what chat's been saying.
yeah, because they say, let's get ready to rumble? That's copyrighted by a US guy. I wonder. This guy's deflecting my honks.
Let me honk.
Don't you taunt me. How do you even taunt? I'm gonna taunt you. I think this guy figured out how to win.
Yeah, Andy is kicking your ass. I'm sorry.
Fuck you, Andy. Fuck you.
Andy!
I'm never coming over to play again. You gotta let Bear Tank win.
Andy, we're streaming. You gotta let us win.
Did you see that shit?
Yes.
Making me look bad out here. He knew that shit wouldn't hit him. He hit the taunt before it even hit the ground. Oh, it's not so fun being crossed up with it, huh? You piece of shit. I have the better honks. Let no one say otherwise.
KO.
Rakuga Kids, excellent game. A real standout on the N64, and more people need to know about it. In my opinion.
In your humble opinion.
Next game. Now we're getting somewhere. We're starting to get with Konami really getting creative, not just sticking with the sports games and the Mahjong, but really branching out. Even when trying to make fighting games, they just did something different and new and refreshing. There were also puzzle games that they made, and this is one of them. Susume Tyson Puzzle Dama. We know Puzzle Dama.
We sure do.
I love Puzzle Dama. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna puzzle our damas.
Vocal song.
Oh, hey.
How about that? series started in arcades in the 90s. There was a couple of PS1 games. There was a Twin Bee-based one. There was a Tokimeki Memorial-based one. Mostly the series was used to promote other series for a while. They were just like puzzle damas based on different Konami franchises. But this here is the N64 one. So let's see what kind of characters we got. We got a sassy-looking 9-year-old. We got a 3-year-old alien.
It's an axolotl.
19-year-old college student, looks like. 23-year-old rock band guy. A baby, a 1-year-old baby. We could be a baby in this. This fucking guy. Looks like a Muppet.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor
32.
Dr. Dupree. Ooh. This is Cheery. She's a nurse. Her. Oh, it's an idol. And this guy.
This guy.
What a cast of characters. I'm the baby.
Okay, you're baby.
A baby?
He's
What
so
the-
pissed.
As for what kind of game it is, it's Puyo Puyo. Basically. There's a little bit more to it than that, but it's mostly just Puyo Puyo. I forget, did you ever play this?
Yeah, I think I played this before. I think you kicked my ass.
It's an okay game. It's no Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. Or Tetris Sphere. However, you can't be a baby in Tetris Sphere.
That's true.
How do you get combos going in this shit? Do I have to think about this?
You have to think. It's a thinker's game.
I don't like those.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, baby giving a spin kick.
Nice.
Baby laser eyes. Alright, this is cool. Yeah,
I do
kick
like
his
the
ass,
baby
baby.
laser kick, yeah. Nice. Nice. Nice!
Love the laser eyes. Ooh, check this shit out. Fucking get owned by a baby.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's time to do the baby dance.
Oh, that baby's fucking happy.
Baby's gonna kick your ass right now. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's
Did you
so
see the
over.
baby go psychic mode?
Yeah.
That was sick.
It's so over, dude. You may as well just throw in the towel right now.
I like that it stopped you from like you were about to
Yeah,
do
I
a
was
sick
about
combo.
to. I was about
yeah.
to ruin this guy's day.
This was Hydrogen Baby versus Coughing Bomb. Exactly, Hermit. Oh my god, this baby can kill.
This rules.
This is the original Super Babies Baby Geniuses 2 baby.
A mere 1-year-old baby can completely kick ass at this puzzle game.
What if I got a Super Babies Baby Geniuses 2 tattoo?
I don't think you should.
Okay.
I disagree with that.
Okay,
I
you
don't
don't,
think
you don't want that?
I don't think anyone wants that.
Okay, that's fair.
So that's pretty good. I like this. They needed a puzzle game, and Tyson Puzzle Dama was that puzzle game. Next up. We're at the halfway mark. That's Konami through 1998. And next up is their busiest year yet. This is their most prolific year on N64. The most games they've released in 1 year ever since. They've come so far since the first year only releasing 2 games, the next year only releasing 3. Now we got a shit ton of games. So let's start in 1999 with Castlevania.
Ooh.
Y'all, I was looking forward to this one. I rented this. First day it was available at Blockbuster. I don't like Castlevania 64. But you can like Castlevania 64.
We won't get mad at you for liking it.
I mean, this isn't bad, but given Konami's output over previous years, and especially compared to Symphony of the Night, which just came out like a year before this did.
Were you expecting like Symphony of the Night for the N64?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were, and yeah.
This intro tricked me, too. I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. This game's gonna be cool.
That is pretty sick.
How could this be bad? It can't.
This intro is way too sick for this game.
Let's do easy. Let's be Reinhardt.
Okay.
Something happened with this game, because this game has a history. We'll see more about that in a second. Oh yeah, that was the Necronomicon we were writing in.
Oh, shit.
Transylvania in the mid-19th century.
It was a cool place.
Courage. Don't leave me.
First Catholic crossing on an N64.
Wow, is this the first Catholic on the N64?
It could be. Maybe some of the soccer players were.
I was gonna say, some other, you know... I don't know about, some of the Rakuga Kids.
So if you're unfamiliar, this game's okay. Some people defend this. This has gotten kind of a reappraisal in terms of critical reception.
I like the way that mouth opened. It was really stupid. I'm sorry.
The cinematics in this game are actually pretty cool, and there is some stuff to like about this. It's just, man, coming off a Symphony of the Night. Next time, try making the previous game in the series not one of the best games of all time. I think that's what they could have done better. It's got a weird lock on.
Oh, how strange. I've seen this before, I know, because I've played it, but...
It's just kind of different. It doesn't feel much like a Castlevania game.
Danny Chat's debating whether Mario is Catholic.
Well,
So, I'm the expert. It's my fault, I guess.
Yeah.
I would say, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Mario's head. I don't know. Maybe he's having a crisis of faith.
does he have Catholic guilt?
Like, do you think that going to the Mushroom Kingdom and seeing all these other gods gave him, like, a crisis?
Oh, could
And
be.
he's like, I don't know what to believe. And now
He
he's
still has a
just
strong moral center, and that's what guides him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what guides everyone, really.
Do you think there was any families that didn't let their kids play games unless the character at the start of the game specifically crossed themselves?
Unless they were specifically... Yes. Bowser has magic powers. If I was a good Catholic boy and I met Bowser, I would absolutely
fuck.
renounce my faith.
Big
Okay?
skeleton!
Okay, see, and if I see that, I'm renouncing my faith too. I'm like, okay. I don't think
No
there is
god
a
would
God.
allow this
Nope,
giant
yeah,
skeleton
exactly.
to exist. That would imply a giant human. Or would it? Do you think this is just a creation of Dracula? Or is there a giant guy who became skeletonized?
I think it... Oh, that's a good question. I think it's a giant guy.
Yeah. It's a whole chicken and egg situation. He took off. He had enough of this. Oh no, he can drum up more skeletons.
Oh, he's one of those giant skeleton boys from the Bible? Well, see, I know that there are giant boys in the Bible, but I still think that Mario would see a giant skeleton of Bowser, like one of those. He would see the bones in the dry bones. Dry bones would absolutely mess his faith up.
Yeah.
That's a
yeah.
skeleton that dies and comes back to life. And if your entire belief is about someone coming back to life and you see it every single day, and in fact you come back to life.
Yeah,
then I
Mario
don't
sees
know.
dry bones and he's like, people who die are killed. I got that backwards, but whatever. Castlevania, I'm still a little bit curious about this. I'd like to play more of this someday, just out of curiosity, but I also have a feeling it's going to frustrate me, just like it did back then. Luckily, that's not the only attempt Konami made with Castlevania on N64. We'll see a little bit more in a second. Oh, memories. Disappointing memories.
Sorry, honey.
Well, this can't be disappointing. Konami, the big baseball guy on N64, has taken their baseball talents stateside. This is it. Bottom of the ninth. Did you know?
I did not know.
They had a U.S. baseball franchise in addition to Power Pro.
Well, now I do know. I will be right back.
Okay. I'm going to play baseball.
Oh my god, you've got a golden baseball boy.
I hope I can play as him.
Bottom of the ninth.
Is that Mr. Bottom? Why is there just a guy on the title screen? Can anyone tell me who that man is? Is he important? Is he Mr. Baseball? Good face, bored face. I wonder if this plays similarly to the Pro Yaku games. Yeah, just auto my shit. Okay, so this is one of those games that got the player license, but not the team license, so you're just the Texas. Tom Selleck was Mr. Baseball, of course. How soon I forget. Texas looking pretty good. These guys look alright. I'll take them.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Longhorn State and Arlington, Texas. Tonight's game features Anaheim against Texas.
In Texas.
Relax and enjoy the ball game.
Live from Texas in Texas.
Hey, it's Anaheim versus Texas?
In Texas?
In Texas, okay. No team names, huh?
No, they got the player association license, but not the teams.
That's all they could afford then.
And wouldn't you know it, this gameplay, it looks like they're using the Pro Yaku engine. Weird. So the same gameplay, just without those stubby little baseball guys. Wow, can we get a better photo for that second guy? He's a little.
It's
He looks
really
like he's
bad.
looks like he's being devoured by the sun.
He looks like baseball boy George.
Fly ball into left center. He has it.
So fresh off of powerful Pro Yaku 5, they made an American equivalent.
Popped up.
Eventually, they did make an effort to bring Pro Yaku, or rather powerful Pro Yaku, to the States under the name MLB Power Pros.
Really?
And that lasted for like a couple years before they gave up.
A sharp
That was
line
like
drive
PS2
left
era.
center. No one's gonna get that one.
No one's gonna get that one.
He's safe. He pulls up with a single.
He's safe. He feels secure and comfortable.
Here's the pitch.
He is quite comfy.
That guy's named T. Salmon.
To right.
That guy was named T. Salmon.
Throw was way off.
Whoa! Hey! Where'd you learn how to throw?
Throw to second.
Hell.
Save.
Luckily, the opposing team was polite and didn't try to take additional bases. Let's hit this guy in the ass.
High fly.
I wonder if you can hit a guy in the ass in this.
Throw to first.
We should do a series of videos where we see which games you can hit a man in the ass in.
Can you hit a man in the ass?
The pitch. Inside.
I can't even hit him in any body part, much less the ass.
Now the pitch. Line drive to right center.
Oh, they're gonna score. Oh, what a catch!
No runs, 3 hits. No errors. After half an inning, we're looking at goose eggs on the board.
It's so weird to see cool localized Power Pro.
It is, yeah.
Like it's trying to adapt to be like, you know, respectable baseball instead of weird freak baseball.
Windup. Line drive into right.
I really like the way batting works in these games. It feels really satisfying the way it uses the tension of the analog stick. Because like it's centered normally, but you have to quickly move to a different direction.
Foul ball.
You know how it works.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the pitch.
I'll swing at anything. And it works.
First.
Yeah, this is Power Pro for mature, cool adults.
Yeah, the cool Power Pros.
This was developed at KCE Chicago. There's a Konami in Chicago? There was a Chicago-style Konami game?
Chicago
Konami studio?
style?
Yeah, it's a Konami studio, but
Just
it's got
covered-
like onions
just
and
covered in
pickles
relish.
and celery salt. Yeah.
You were racing to the joke there.
Sorry. I just
I was the one who attempted to hijack the joke. I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay. I was the one who was trying to remember the authentic ingredients on a Chicago dog, and all I could remember was celery salt.
Ooh, you think we can score? We got a guy on third and a guy on second.
Now the pitch.
I don't know where I was swinging there.
The pitch. High fly to left center.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It looks like I'm resetting the N64. That's the end of the game. Texas wins by default.
Texas wins!
I'm never going to score. In baseball.
Gonna say, here lies Danny. They never scored.
Did you know there was a third Goemon game for N64?
I actually did not know this.
Not many people do. It's Japan exclusive. Let's play Goemon Mononoke Sugoroku. Do you know what Sugoroku is?
I'm having a bit of dread at the term, but I don't know why. Is that correct, or should I have a different term?
No, you should be dreading.
Oh! Okay, is this a game of life game?
Yeah, Sugoroku is basically a board game.
Okay.
Good looking dice. What's this Jimmy Buffett party music they got going on?
Okay. R.I.P., but, a Jimmy Buffett themed video game, why isn't that existing? Why? Why can't I live out an open world like Jamaica Mistaka, you know?
Jimmy Buffett 3D. Jimmy Buffett Simulator.
They're always like reanimating people with AI. Do it with Jimmy Buffett.
Do it with someone whose presence we still need.
I don't like the nearly nude executioner. It looks like if that oh my god. But maybe I do like him. Maybe I'll take that back. Maybe I want more nude big men in games. Okay.
What's
I
your
take
problem
it
with
back.
what's your problem with big nude men?
I have the opposite of a problem with that, so I don't know why I complain.
Yeah, I think you had a realization halfway through your thought. Like, what am I saying? There should be more big nude men in hoods and loincloths. Who is this Pomeranian we're fighting? Yeah. So this is why most people don't know there's a third Goemon game on N64, because it's this.
Okay, so Sugoroku is just a board game. It's not like Jinsei game, which is a game of lifestyle game. Okay, I was confused. I don't know my Japanese board games. Thank you, Troff, for the info. Troff's the local expert here on Jinsei games.
Yeah, they would know. Let's fight. I'm taking on this dog.
Okay. Dog looks kind of weak. Oh my god, I take that back. That dog nearly killed you.
Is this Yu-Gi-Oh style card battling?
It is.
It looks superficially similar to it. I know it's not, but
Well, you killed the dog. Pardon me. Congratulations.
nice. I put a hole through that dog.
I do like the sexy Satan in these games too. Do I like Goemon?
I think you do.
I really do think I do.
We gotta play through a Mystical Ninja sometime.
We do. Thank you, Inari Fox, for the raid. We are playing Konami games on the Nintendo 64. Currently, we're playing Goemon Mononoke Sugoroku.
Yeah, the mysterious third Goemon game for N64 that's just a board game. Hope you had a good stream. Thanks for raiding. I guess I don't need to play much more of this, but it's an interesting curiosity. There was more Goemon on N64 that didn't get released in the States, but I can see why. There were a bunch of freaking board games for N64 in Japan. Just one of those things we never saw much of here in the States.
I like that cat.
Yeah, he's cool. Oh man, it's a board game with cards, so it's like double poison for me.
Sorry, Danny.
Double Danny poison. Well, if this is your thing, it's your thing. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Let's move on. You know what's my thing?
Danny, what is your thing?
Wrestling RPGs.
That doesn't exist.
It does with Hybrid Heaven for N64. See, I told you they were getting creative in 1999. Konami was finally pulling their entire weight behind the system. They told KCE Osaka to make us a wrestling RPG like you've never seen before. And this is the first of their games that's expansion pack enhanced.
Oh, sick.
So you can have the game running at a higher resolution and a much lower frame rate.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Lol.
Yeah. But this game's intro, oh my god. Get ready for this shit. I want to say Dino played through this. Am I correct? I think it took him multiple days. Dino's the only streamer strong enough to take on the entirety of Hybrid Heaven. We're back to Osaka.
Okay, Osaka. Show me some good shit.
Let's do high normal.
High normal.
I want a high normal resolution for this game.
Okay.
Yeah, look at the frame rate now.
Oh my god.
But look how high resolution.
Yeah, so you can see. Oh my god, that's funny.
So, Alex, I leave it up to you. Do you want to watch the intro in low resolution or high resolution?
Low resolution,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, the resolution comes at a cost. I much prefer high frame rate over high resolution. That's so much better. Oh
It
my
is,
God.
yeah.
They tried. I remember the Rumble Pack. I remember the White House.
I do too. That's what I watch.
Ah, the horse channel.
show, yeah.
The U.S. and Russian presidents revealed today that they are all but ready to conclude talks on the reduction of existing nuclear arsenals and are prepared to ratify the historic agreement that promises to be a giant leap towards world
Oh
peace
no, it's
in
Blondie Metal Gear.
2024. President Weller is slated to arrive in New York City tomorrow and attend the ratification after some
Blondie
last-minute
Gear.
discussions with the Russian president, who's scheduled to fly in on the same day. In a press conference yesterday, a confident President Weller stated to the media that on the coming 24th, the United States and Russia should be delivering a very...
It's good to be back in Osaka.
It is.
You notice how the KCE Kobe games didn't have much in the way of intros? And then we're back to Osaka and suddenly it's this?
Danny?
Hey, quit looking, you perv. You didn't have to
Okay.
follow him into the shower.
Okay, I guess you can do that.
That's how we do in Osaka.
We shouldn't be seen talking, so I'll be brief. Let's go over this one last time. The substitution of the president will be executed the day after tomorrow in New York City.
Also,
You will
nice
never let
cock.
the president decide no matter what. Everything depends on that moment when there's no one but our operatives around him. If we miss this chance, it will throw off the time.
He's looking right at it.
Invasion. We can't afford any mistake. One more thing. Don't forget to make contact with Mr. Diaz in New York. He'll bring the tools and the weapons you need. That'll be all. Let's make this work. But man, put some clothes on, will you? And don't forget to act like a human once you're overground.
Put some clothes on and don't forget to act like a human.
I'll do my best.
He's still naked.
Oh my god.
Johnny, are you there? I guess you're out again today. Maybe you're busy, but are you doing okay?
Yeah, I made that N64 intro you asked for, boss. Real sexy.
Johnny, you haven't forgotten our pact, have you? That we'll meet again this year under the Christmas tree in D.C. on Christmas Eve?
It's a Christmas
Sure, I'll
game.
let you show up. Just meet me there, okay? I'll
Okay.
be waiting. Anyway, call me again when you get in.
The Adventures of Sad Nude Man. I think that was a Death Stranding character. So this game's insane. It's a third-person action game that's also an RPG where you do mostly wrestling moves against aliens.
Huh.
Not that you're going to see much of that because this game has an extremely long intro, but I thought it bared mentioning.
Mr. Diaz, he's here.
That's us.
We're cool.
Johnny? It is you, isn't it? Why didn't he recognize me? Is it just someone who looks like him?
It looks like Johnny, but is it really?
Ruh-roh.
He killed Johnny!
Well, Johnny died.
There's something wrong with Mr. Diaz. We've got to get him below ground.
There's a witness.
The evidence is gone. There's no trace left.
Oh no, we have a Men in Black situation. Do we have the memory flashers? No, she's fine. She's not going to
Don't
tell
worry
anyone.
about it. Don't worry about that guy just getting shot. It's fine.
Look, I know I just shot and killed your boyfriend, who is also an alien, but, gotta go.
Okay, honey.
It's still going. I'm gonna say it, Casey Osaka is an unsung hero of the N64.
They really are.
Having to make this, having to make multiple sports games, fighting games, and just putting their whole ass into this intro, literally. We could have been watching this at high resolution.
Yeah, like 1 frame per second.
So yeah, if you want weird on N64, this is a good place to start. Casey E. Osaka's interpretation of Metal Gear, which is about as fucked up as you could possibly imagine.
Bonk.
Oh, let's gently put down our sleepy little guy. He's so tuckered out. Had a big day. You got all that?
Got it. Oh, I'm this guy. I'm not the nude man who died.
Yeah, the nude man was just a red herring, I guess. How do you do things in this? I already forgot. Can you even attack? Oh yeah, you hold the R button to shoot. So it's a third-person shooter wrestler RPG. Eventually you'll learn the wrestling moves. I think Konami's N64 library deserves another look if you've never given it a chance.
I agree.
Just because, what's like this? Nothing is like this. And that intro, oh my god. There was a nude man butt in that.
I did like the nude man.
How many nude man butts have you seen on N64? Nintendo wouldn't allow that. You ever seen Mario's nude butt? I don't think so.
They would never show Mario nude. They are total cowards.
He's got to be nude sometimes.
That's right. How is he, like, clothed in the shower?
Is he a never nude? He knew the code. He gave us a bad code key? Fucking guy.
Yeah, imagine a nude Mario in your mind's eye. Rotate his ass around in your head.
Rotate nude Mario in your mind. So basically there's like 20 hours of this, and it's all completely incomprehensible, and apparently not all that great to play, but also it's just this. It's that they tried this. And there's so much of this game. This is such a lengthy quest for something that I don't think anyone wanted or asked for or was for any kind of audience. But KCE Osaka had a vision, and they executed it. Bless them for that. Hybrid Heaven, check it out. I don't think it's all that expensive either. I think it's one of the more common N64 games. I want to start up a Hybrid Heaven renaissance.
Okay, I support you.
Thank you. But let's get back to soccer. International Superstar Soccer 2000. Alex, I'm sorry to say this is the last soccer game we're going to see tonight.
No! No, Danny! Soccer!
I know. But Osaka, they're just being stretched thin in all directions. If it wasn't for KCE Osaka, I don't think Konami would have any kind of presence on N64. They would just have the Pro Yaku games, and that's it. In the 1900s, football's greatest legends were born. Now the century has done its slice, and the whistle has been blown for a new era.
A new era's begun.
Euro chance. Survival. Fight for every ball.
International Superstar Soccer.
I don't know if I'd fight for every ball.
I'd fight for some.
This is expansion pack supported? I didn't know that.
It's for all the footy guys you have.
All the high resolution footy.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is, the final International Superstar Soccer game on N64. Later this would evolve into Winning 11 on PS2 and so on.
Oh, really? This became Winning 11?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's so many words. We got Regis and Dolby.
Oh man, Thomas Dolby.
My favorite footballer. Have you ever had to swap a controller pack for a rumble pack?
No, is it really a pain in the ass?
You're much better off. It's a huge pain in the ass. Terry Butcher?
Today we'll bring you the match between the USA and Canada. Good afternoon, Terry. Can we get your thoughts on today's match?
Boy, these guys look excited.
They're so pissed.
We got this, but they're really pumped up for this game. I'm confident we're going to see a great match.
Okay, thanks, Terry. Well, now you can feel the
Okay, thanks, Terry.
really
Okay,
rising
thanks.
As we approach kickoff.
It appears the players are preparing for the best part of the game, where they line up in front of the goal with their hands on the balls. That's right, Terry. We all love seeing it.
You're going to be so disappointed when we finally go to a real soccer game at some point in our lives, and
I'm gonna be the guy in the crowd who's be like, "Where's the guys with the hands on the balls?"
But the thing is, if they actually do it, you're going to be the guy. You're going to be the person. You're going to lose it.
I will talk about that shit for decades.
You will be like, it will be the greatest moment of your life. You will be like, I love the Austin FC. I love Go Green, Go Verde.
I love the Austin ball touchers.
Number 11.
Oh my God! Yes, yes.
Number 18. That's nicely played. Number 8. Number 7.
When's the next World Cup? We can watch and see if they cover their balls in that.
These guys are making me look like a fool.
Number 9. And again.
Yeah, I will be like the kid who was. Danny will be like the kid who was pogging out at Big Chungus in Space Jam 2.
To the left. Number 10.
I need to pog out more.
We all have our own Big Chungus. We all have our own pog moment.
Oh, what a shot.
Yeah, no, Austin FC we have a real football team. The They're go verde, go green is their whole thing. I mostly know about them because you can get their merchandise at HEB.
No. Whoa.
Good job hugging the ball.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yes,
get
the
the
world
fuck
is
out.
watching cupped balls.
I'm not wrong, though. That's what everyone watches for. I know nothing about soccer. I'm a fake footy fan. This plays okay. I can see how the series evolved very quickly over 2 games.
Ball goes over the line and it's a goal kick.
It is a goal kick.
This does look definitely better than the first game. Much more detailed. And I assume it still plays just as well and people liked it. And that's it. That's the end of soccer on N64. We've seen all the soccer there is to see from Konami.
Number 18.
Thank you, Konami Osaka, for your great efforts in bringing the beautiful game to 64 bits.
Thank you. The world is truly watching our balls.
You were waiting to say that.
Yeah, I was.
How about we dip into another niche genre that we haven't yet experienced tonight? This is Konami's first and only attempt at this genre on N64, so I'm curious to see how this works out. This is Jikyo G1 Stable.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Part of the Jikyo series. Jikyo means like live broadcast or something.
Ooh, we got Nagoya.
That's a new Konami team. We haven't seen them yet. Holy shit.
Why are they going so hard for this horsey game? Horse game. Oh my god! Look at our little horsies! Okay.
Oh, that
this is
got me good.
fantastic.
I thought this was going to be like realistic horses.
Same, this is even better.
It's just little guys. Little Lego horses. I guess I should have expected this, given that it has GQ in the title, so there'd be, like, freaky little guys.
GQ, aka Freaky Little Guy.
Chibi Pony Racers. Man, so many companies tried and failed to bring over horse racing games to the US. Tecmo tried for a while with their Gallop Racer series, but we didn't bite. And there was Koei with Winning Run, I think that was called.
Yeah.
Anyway, they've tried to get us in on the horse racing genre, and we've had none of it. Us Americans were like, no, thank you. You can keep trying, but you are not going to make a huge success in the horse racing genre like you did in Japan.
Is real horse racing even popular in Japan?
I don't know.
I only know about American horse racing with the Kentucky Derby and the weird hats people wear at the Kentucky Derby.
Mm-hmm.
I mostly know about the hats. More about the hats than the horses. Well, I know gambling is popular in Japan. I just don't know if they have, like, horse tracks, you know? Like, I assume maybe they're betting on international races. I don't know. Horse racing is very popular. Okay, good to know.
On a cold December day, a new foal was born. That foal was named Fast Ass Horse. That's what I would name it.
Look at him. He's such an RPG. What's he doing here? Listen, I know about the mobile game with the horse racing ladies. I just didn't know if there were a lot of horse tracks in Japan. That was my question. I didn't say that people in Japan didn't want to have horse animes or nothing. I'm just saying.
We all want the horse animes.
I didn't know if there was as many horse tracks in Japan as there are in America, because there's a lot of horse tracks in America.
Oh, he's beautiful. And he's mine. He's mine, all mine. My first horse.
I like the horse.
Ichiban Rocket. Cost 900 million yen. I look like I'm loaded? How about we get us a beginner's horse?
Okay.
One of them Shetlands. That's what they call them, beginner's horses.
Mm-hmm.
Too much talking, not enough horsing.
Yeah, where are the horsies?
I have to meet all these people before my horse can make its debut. All right, here we go.
I like that the horse is blepping. It's really cute.
Let's do some training. That's a good horse blep, yeah. So, like in many of these games, you gotta train up your own horse, and then eventually you go to race, and I think you can bet on yourself and get lots of money. Might be wrong about that last part. Maybe they're just in it for the love. Maybe they're not betting. Just the love of the game. Let's send this horse to Dartwood. Dartwood training for my horsey. Let's go. And it goes on like this. You're not going to see much in the way of action. You got to train up your horse for a good long time before it can be ready for a race.
There are 10 race courses in Japan. Thank you. I had no idea.
Oh, there you go. This week in horses, this seems to be all in order. Yep. Got my horse sheets all tucked and tidy and looking good. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Next game. Yep, these horse sheets are in order.
Good horse looking horsies.
So that's Jikyo G1 stable, but what about Jikyo Powerful Pro Yaku 6? It wasn't just Madden. If you had a baseball or sports franchise, you needed to release a game a year. Gotta keep Osaka busy.
Konami Sports.
I love you, Diamond Head. I love you, Diamond Head.
I think Konami released about as many sports games for PS1. It's just, in comparison to non-sports games, there's so few in comparison to other platforms. So even though there's some original stuff that's worth looking at for N64 by Konami, they were very business-like in their approach for the most part. Who the fuck are these guys that are just all chins?
They're good. Are you against chins? Are you a chin hater? Oh my god. Look at them. Oh.
Good mascots.
I love these mascots.
How's he gonna say it this time? Pretty good.
Pretty good?
He compressed it even more. That was the shortest sound clip to date. Wish I could roll my R's.
You can't either? Oh my god. No wonder we're married.
I want to, though. Is that a thing you can learn?
I don't know.
Can you learn that so late in life?
I don't know. I've been wanting to learn how to do it. I can't, but I want to know how.
The fighters.
I tried to roll my R and it just sounded like I was
that you
moaning.
Was that you trying?
Yeah, I'll try again.
Okay. I'm trying to play baseball here. Let's hear it from the Owen Dot. Tweet, tweet, tweet. This doesn't look much different from the previous Pro Yaku games. I guess at this point, the N64 is starting to wind down. People are all about the brand new Dreamcast, which is sure to beat the PS2. I still like how the series plays. This is a very crisp playing baseball game.
It looks like it's crisp.
I enjoy good crispiness.
I saw that there was a baseball blimp.
You gotta have the baseball blimp.
Danny, did you know that Goodyear was actually one of the companies involved with the making of airships back in the day? And that might be why there's a Goodyear blimp, because back in the 20s and 30s, they collaborated to, I forget with who, to make a blimp. Like, not like an actual, like, airship thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so So that's why there's a Goodyear blimp, because the people at Goodyear back in the day were like, yeah, we'll help make a blimp. And then all the airships exploded and they stopped making airships. But the Goodyear blimp still lives on.
I'm glad the Goodyear blimp didn't explode. This plays fine. It's baseball. In the powerful Pro Yaku mode, so in other words, it's good. It's fun. There's also just a lot of these.
A lot of Pro Yaku, a lot of baseballs, a lot of hitting boys in the butt
Home
with
run?
the ball.
Oh!
Oh, so close.
Crowd looks better in this one.
Mm-hmm, they're cute.
Good crowd technology.
A little 2D.
Nice work, guys. Let's move on. Alright, we've checked in with the horses. We've checked in with the baseballs. Now it's time to check back in with basketball. It's NBA In the Zone 99. Boy, what is... They're quickly turning into a claim over here. We saw so many all-star baseballs and NFL quarterback clubs. At least they're not making football games.
Yeah, but wouldn't you like to see a football, like a Pro Yaku style football, where the little itty bitty baby boys?
I would, especially because Konami made a really good arcade football game around this time. I forget what it's called, but it's the one where if you get a touchdown, all the guys on your team line up and shake their butts.
Oh, I love that game! I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was Konami. Rushing Heroes, I think that was called. Yeah, Rushing Heroes.
Go Clippers.
Court looks a little less blurry. Players look more blurry. Ka-chunk.
Oh shit, Konami Man's in the baseball team now. Basketball team, he's not baseball.
Oh, hell yeah. You know I want to beat the Bulls. How did it... It's still suggesting Bulls versus Jazz. What's the deal here?
I guess I just want to see Karl Malone.
Who doesn't? All right, let's see what a year does for your basketball franchise. Oh, I should have picked the Spurs. What was I thinking? I was like, where's Dennis Rodman? Oh, yeah, the Spurs got him.
I was gonna... Yeah! Was Dennis Rodman... Were you a fan of Dennis Rodman as a child?
Yeah.
Me too.
He was cool.
I thought he was so cool! Like...
He was just one of those guys who was just like, whatever, man, fuck you.
Yeah, that was great. I loved that. That was so cool.
He just does whatever he wants. Hair is a different color every time he shows up to the game.
Wearing dresses, and he's like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That was cool. That's a good attitude to have.
They got the We Will Rock You license. They care. They even got the team license this time around.
I was gonna say the fact they got the team license, you know, they're definitely spend more money on this. Basketball was popular in the 90s. It's always been popular.
I'll tell you, this looks and plays a whole lot better than the first one. They did a lot. It's not nearly as blurry. The gameplay is a lot faster. Characters, well, you need to render a lot of guys on screen at once so I can understand why it looks like this. Wow, that guy's depressed.
He is!
Everyone walking around with sunken shoulders, looking at the floor. Wish I wasn't playing basketball.
I guess I gotta play for the Bulls.
I gotta play for the Bulls in the 90s. Ugh.
That was a terrible shot. I am only good at NBA Jam, and by that, I mean I know how to play NBA Jam, not that I'm good. Any other basketball, you hit the shoot button and sometimes it goes in?
Are you bad at basketball in real life? Because I am.
Why would I be good at basketball in real life?
That's fair. Every time they would make me play horse, I would lose because everyone would spell horse and I would spell nothing. It would just, every time I shoot the ball, I'm afraid because it's going to bounce off of the rim and hit me in the head.
You couldn't even spell H.
I couldn't. I've been hit in the head so many times with the basketball. It just happens a lot. I don't know why. I'm afraid of basketballs, actually, because of how much it's happened.
Good thing we don't have any basketballs around here.
We don't have any basketballs in this house.
I cannot make Ron Harper hit a three-pointer to save my life. Isn't he like Mr. 3? Some sports guy's laughing his ass off at my ignorance right now. Anyway, that's what End the Zone looks like the second year it was on N64. Let's move on. We've seen horses, we've seen soccer, we've seen basketball, we've seen baseball, but we have not seen hockey. Did you know?
Yeah.
Way back when, Konami had a hockey game called Blades of Steel, and did you know? They brought it back for the fucking N64.
I didn't know that, but now I know.
NHL, Blades of Steel 99. It's even got the real NHL license. There was another Blades of Steel. Hell if I knew. I like the NES one. You're making Osaka do this too?
Why not?
What do they know about ice hockey in Osaka?
There's ice in Osaka. Actually, I don't know enough about Osaka. Is there ice in Osaka?
They should have gotten Hokkaido
I'm
to make
thinking
it.
Hokkaido. Yeah.
Oh, he's doing the hockey shuffle. This looks silly.
It does look silly.
Anyone know if they made other Blades of Steel games other than the NES one and this one? Because I can't think of any. And to bring this back all of a sudden for one game on N64 is kind of strange. Yeah, kaboom, you missed Rakuga Kids.
Yeah, played Rakuga Kids.
That's an excellent game.
NHL Blades of Steel 99.
Quick play or normal game?
I'm ready for quick play.
Okay.
Put me in, coach. They have coaches, right? The Nashville Predators?
Do you like that name?
I don't.
Me either.
We're going to play as the Mighty Ducks.
Ah, the classic Mighty Ducks copyright.
Versus the Predator. The Nashville Predators. That's so funny. Oh, shit. Michael Jordan. Oh, wait. Jordan didn't play hockey. He just did baseball.
The Nashville Predators, referred to as the Preds.
The Preds.
Preds.
People in the audience losing their damn minds.
They love the Mighty Ducks. They've seen the movie. They've seen the cartoon. I never watched the Mighty Duck cartoon because I thought it was up its own ass. Same thing with Gargoyles.
Okay, I can see that with Gargoyles.
But, like, I was like, the thing about the Mighty Ducks cartoon, it was so serious for literally being a licensed cartoon based off of a hockey team that was from a Disney movie. Like, the whole thing is like, you're like 3-4 levels of IP here. You have to
fucking go off. Let him have it.
Let you have, yeah, it's like, it's just, you have to take yourself less seriously. And the Mighty Ducks, it was all like, oh, where are these ducks doing this serious shit? And I'm like, you're cartoon ducks. And you're cartoon duck hockey players. Be normal. Okay, other people also believe that the Mighty Ducks cartoon was too up its ass. Thank you.
You agree with Alex? Okay.
Thank you. It was a Disney IP. It was a Disney IP. But Disney does own the Anaheim Mighty Ducks hockey team.
Alex occasionally has opinions worth agreeing with, and apparently one of those is
the Mighty Ducks cartoon is
up its own ass.
Up its own ass. I try to watch it, and I was just like, oh my god, they're doing hockey MacGuffins and shit. I don't fucking
hockey
care.
MacGuffins.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we gotta solve the thing, and it's hockey, and I'm like, shut up, man. I'm gonna go watch.
You just want to see him play hockey. It's the Surf Dracula problem.
It is the Surf Dracula problem. Okay, they might not still own the Mighty Ducks, Disney. I don't know what Disney owns right now. They don't own this game, I tell you that. I don't think, maybe...
I don't know if I like this. I was kind of hoping this would be more arcade-like, in the vein of Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey, but this strikes a weird middle ground between sim and arcade. He's pissed. Look how pissed he is.
He is.
The flames of hell were behind his character portrait. I don't know, this is okay. It's probably the best N64 game to feature the Nashville Predators.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that goalie's in hell.
He has control.
Yeah, thank you, Grungo. It's the fact that the Ducks have this, like...
Make noise?
Origin story, and it's just like... Your cartoon Ducks playing hockey. Loosen up a little bit.
Fucking lighten up.
Yeah!
You heard him, Disney.
Make noise!
Make noise?
And make them make a better team or a better game.
Oh, they scored on me. I was hoping this would be a hidden gem of hockey gaming, but it appears to just be Konami trying to make a hockey franchise on N64. I suppose Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey must have been pretty popular for them to try this, right? With the full license and everything. Unfortunately, it didn't take off, and Blades of Steel went back into the grave. Right. So sad, so sad. We'll always have the NES version, though. I love that game. Get the pass. All right, we started a year with Castlevania. Let's finish up the same year with that game's own expansion, Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. They released Castlevania and Legacy of Darkness the same year. What was happening here? What happened with this game?
I think there were problems at Konami.
I think this game had a troubled development. Because who does that? Who releases a finished game and then they're like, oh, we fucked up, we gotta finish this, and then release the finished version at the end of the year? Let's do high resolution. Just fuck me up. Oh yeah, there's that good frame rate.
Oh yeah.
Not Castlevania 64 again.
No!
People like this one, apparently. You should let the cat out.
Oh, okay. Hey, Tessie.
I've heard good things about this. I've only ever played the original Castlevania 64. This is sort of an expanded version where you can play as different characters and have different storylines. And you need to play to a certain point to unlock the original characters. It's kind of weird. It's just so strange to release a game like this on cartridge. Almost like this is an apology for the original. And it's got a werewolf.
I do like werewolves.
Fuck it, maybe they should have let Osaka handle this. They can do everything else. Why'd you hand this off to KCE Kobe? Here's what they should have done. They should have had every internal studio make a different Castlevania game. So we'd have KCE Chicago Castlevania. We'd have Osaka Castlevania.
Good question. I don't know if this was an expansion that was originally for the N64 DD.
That would make more sense.
It would, yeah.
But what ended up happening is they just released 2 cartridges, one at the beginning of the year, one at the end.
I think Disney should own more teams again.
Yeah?
Yeah, they should own the Utah Jazz.
Okay.
I know they don't have any stake in Utah, but I think they should own the Utah Jazz. I just think that, you know, Utah doesn't... I don't think they should be able to own their own teams. I don't think they're responsible enough. Osaka Dracula sounds like a Manzai duo.
That would kick ass.
Okay, but what if Disney sold their stake in everything and just owned the Utah Jazz?
Jazz fans, what do you think? Whoa.
Here comes Dracula. Oh no, it's the Grim Reaper, never mind.
No,
oh, wait,
the
no,
Grim
there's
Reaper
Dracula.
brought Dracula back.
Oh, good job, Grim Reaper.
You'll never jump and whip my head.
We're gonna jump and whip the shit out of his head. Oh, his head's gone now. I agree. Disney should own DreamWorks and Illumination. Fuck it. Let's just have one corporation who we have to give money to.
Now accepting applicants for the Skeleton War.
I like. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah.
Look, they're just bonking.
Beat the shit out of that building.
These are some real Beavis and Butthead skeletons.
These
I
are
like
some
that.
Army of Darkness skeletons. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Kick his ass.
Okay, this is cool.
Notice how they're really trying to make up for Castlevania 64 by having this action-packed intro, and they just keep bringing back old music tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, really, this is Castlevania, see? Damn, he's so angular.
He is. He's a very sharp twink.
Don't cut yourself. Always sharpen your twinks. AKA Blue Crescent Moon is who we're playing as. This is a boy who's also a wolf. Wolf boy. And supposedly the content from Castlevania 64 is all in here. It's just this has a different intro, different structure. It's essentially the Mario 64 DS to Mario 64.
Oh, okay.
Never played much of it. People go to bat for this, though. To the point where I'm willing to try it at some point. It's just, you know, there's a lot of games. Too many, I would say.
Too many.
I've been petitioning the games industry to release fewer games because there's just too many. We all agree. But they keep doing it. We all want fewer games.
We do. I want less games.
With more graphics.
I want less games, worse graphics, I got this, and free coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not kidding.
Yeah, that's the gaming manifesto. There's a lot to this. We played it on Mascot Friday at one point. I don't think we got far either. Someday I'll learn how to play Legacy of Darkness and give it a true shot. It's got a good twink wolf boy. That's a good start.
That's good. I think we need more twink wolf boys, just in general. Yeah.
I wish I could show off more of this game, but it really does have a long, very long, boring intro, as does the original Castlevania. But essentially what you need to know is that it's expanded Castlevania 64 that supposedly fixes a lot of the problems. Allegedly. We'll see someday if that's the case.
God, his collarbones! Jesus Christ!
He's perfect! The perfect wolf boy. We're almost done. We're at the end of Konami's library here on N64. It's the year 2000. The new millennium ticked over, and the Millennium Bug did not take effect, so we were free to play more N64 games. Imagine if the Y2K bug took out all N64s. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be much of a loss.
Sorry N64 fans.
Alex, just tell it like it is.
At least it's not the Dreamcast.
But luckily it survived into the year 2000, so we could get the largest Konami game ever released for N64. This is 32 megabytes. Larger than every other game released. The largest game they released before this point was 16 megabytes. This is double the largest game. Double! It's Dance Dance Revolution Disney Dancing Museum. Had to get that in between the bonks.
Dance Dance Revolution Disney Dancing Museum.
Nice coincidence. We just played Dance Dance Revolution Disney Mix for Game Boy the other day as part of our patron request.
So, Dancing Museum, what songs do they have?
Well, let's find out. The only Bimani game released on N64.
God, I hope they have Macho Duck.
Let's play Macho Duck. Macho, Macho Duck. And of course, this had its own dancing mat and special edition release in a huge box. I bet retailers are glad they don't have to stock DDR games anymore.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Or like Guitar Hero, fucking forget it.
Shit.
I know how to asobikata. Don't tell me.
Normal.
In Japanese.
Oh. Okay. I guess Daisy's got a para dance.
That's cool. Nice pompadour.
Turkey in the straw.
What's with that Pluto art?
That Pluto.
Who's that?
That's Horace Horsecollar in dreads. Okay.
I'm sorry. We gotta. I gotta
never, see. Horace Horsecollar usually does not have dreads. That's very different.
Does he belong here? He looks lost. He's not dancing.
You're right. There we go.
That's really good, Horace.
I had to lean back from the mic because I'm laughing too hard.
Oh, that's enough dancing for me. Time to look around aimlessly.
This is a fucking CDI rhythm game.
No, stop dancing. I can't take it.
His dancing just looks like he's menacingly walking towards you.
Yeah. I don't visually read that as dancing. Oh, a bird. This is Disney Dancing Museum. You should maybe start dancing. The folks expect you to dance.
Just a little bit, Horace.
You gonna?
There you
Okay,
go,
well,
Horace.
I
There
guess
you go.
I guess that counts. That's like if you asked me to dance. I would just start swinging my arms really slowly.
Sorry, that was really funny. Horace, what the hell, man? No energy, no life, just...
Dance Dance Revolution Disney Dancing Museum. One of these days we're going to get around to playing Disney's Rave for PS1. That's a great game. But this is like a pared down version for kids, which is okay. Kids need games too.
They do.
Kids need to learn about Horace someday. Hey kids, slowly dance. Sway my arms from side to side. We're in the year 2000, and it's time to play a bunch of games that end with the number 2000, as was the style at the time. Let's play International Track and Field 2000. I hope Horace is in this.
I hope he's just slowly walking towards you.
Whoa, cool.
Okay, I like that.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one for the true fans.
One for the real track and field heads.
Mm-hmm. Performance. Take your mark. Attempt. Attempt, Alex. Attempt.
Vault!
Pole vault. 100 M dash. Hammer, hammer. Throw, throw, throw. Damn, this is stylish as shit. Swimming. In 2000. Holy fuck. That was amazing. KCE Osaka can make an intro. Never played this. I assume it's, track and field. Let's do hammer throw.
Hammer throw. Hammer throw. Good name. Yeah, this is super 2000s. This is like...
Whoa, it's track and field VR missions.
This is so 2000s. It's very buying Manic Panic at Hot Topic vibes.
Then 5 turns and then hit the Z button. Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now begin the hammer throw.
Damn, look at the moon.
Man, they set a mood with this. I like this.
First attempt.
Perfect time to do a hammer throw under the light of the moon. Oh, I have to do counterclockwise. No, wait, clockwise.
Ultra Panic, I have also bought Manic Panic at Hot Topic during my many years on this earth, so I was making fun of myself as well.
That was a practice throw.
Okay, you can do better.
We'll get it right this time.
You got this.
So long, Gay Bowser. Yeah!
That was sick.
Where'd it go? I don't think it's supposed to do that.
Bonk!
That was pathetic. What if I did the Mario Party method where I give myself stigmata?
Yeah, give yourself stigmata, hurt yourself.
Oh, this is working way better. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah!
Oh my god!
Yeah! Permanent injury, let's go!
That was sick. That was sick. That was a sick throw.
Nice! This is kind of good. But these games, it's all about presentation, and who can deliver presentation better than KCE Osaka?
They're really good. They make me want to go to Osaka.
Yeah! Oh, that squat. Feels good. I want to see one more event. This game's great. It all depends. With a simple game like this, where all you do is twirl the stick or mash the buttons, it's all about presentation.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a little bit of that Y2K aesthetic, even. No, I don't want to play this again. I'm done with this. We're done with the hammer. Let's do something really dangerous. There's secret games?
That's cool. Oh no. Okay, good luck, Danny. Don't kill.
Are there secret games at the real Olympics? And if so, what are they?
The underground games. It's like the knife in the hand game. You know that game.
Yeah, yeah.
5-finger poke-a-lot.
5-finger poke-a-lot. Okay, I got this.
You got this.
I can get through this with no fatalities. Oh, look at this moody, dusky lighting.
Thank you, Kirik, for the 100 bits. We will cover the Capcom Classics collection sometime so Danny can play even more Dama Chimera.
I'll find any excuse. I could have gone even further.
And there goes the audience. Impaled.
One lucky audience member is getting killed live at the Olympics. Yeah, that's good enough for third. I could do better, though.
You can do better.
This is one of my favorites of the stream. They just really sell this. We'll wait till he gets right up to the line for this one. Oh, he went way over the line. He's upset.
He's pissed. Where do you think he's from in the U.S.? Do you think he's from Philadelphia?
Yeah, let's say.
Did I tell you I'm recently Philadelphia pilled?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm getting into Philadelphia lately. Seems like a cool place to visit.
Gah! Oh, man.
How was that foul?
I went way over the fucking line, to be fair. Still, not bad. I like the sprite people back there. Alright, I'm satisfied. Next game. Man. Konami, pretty good track record on N64. Even the stuff I don't care about seems to be still quality, still well made. So continuing our theme of games with the year 2000 in the title, of course we're going to have Jikyo Powerful Pro Yaku 2000. You think we've seen the last of those little baseball freaks? No way.
I love them. I love the little diamond-headed guys.
We're taking them all the way into the year 2000.
Konami Sports.
First you draw a circle, and you draw 2 lines, and presto, it's Kirby.
Perfect.
There's dogs?
Baseball dogs. The real diamond dogs.
Oh my god.
Hey, you mentioned diamond dogs earlier in the stream, so I'm allowed.
Yeah, okay. I kind of wish Konami had made more original stuff for N64, because the stuff they did make is really... Yeah, it's really bonk. It's really... I don't know, it leaves a good impression. It's memorable. Stuff like Hybrid Heaven, Rakuga Kids, even Deadly Arts to an extent. Just had a certain style and flair that make them stand out. But on the other hand, I bet these sports games made about a fuck ton of money.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that?
That's the king of baseball. Don't worry about it.
There's a final boss of baseball?
Mm-hmm. It's Tommy Lasorda.
That's my attempt.
Good, good. See you, Broken Scholar. We will play baseball in your honor. Let's play as the... Oh, what is that? The
Wait,
Knights?
was there a dog team?
No.
Oh, you can't pick these. Never mind.
Damn.
Let's be... these guys. Versus these guys.
Okay.
Was that my team? I mean, I've had worse teams.
Oh, you've got a purple and a lot of blues.
I've got some guys that are upset to be here, but oh, the other team looks way better. Can't we have some guys who come to the stadium smiling because they're being paid millions of dollars to play a sport? Is that not enough? Maybe I just don't get it.
Sorry, honey.
I'll never be a sports baller. You think it's time to bring it back? Referring to all sports as sports ball?
I agree. I think we should.
I think that's a really cool thing. Not caring about stuff. Who exactly am I making fun of here?
I don't
even
know
knows?
who we're making fun of anymore.
Sports are fine.
I saw a rich guy make a sports ball joke lately, and I'm just like, I don't care what you have to say.
I like watching football and baseball.
I do too. I'll watch a little sports. I don't play them. I watch a little bit.
I don't watch basketball.
I like basketball, but I don't watch it. I don't watch a lot of things. It gets into my Fortnite time.
Yeah. Well, Alex, let me tell you a little thing called sports games.
Okay.
They exist. Double play. Double play.
Double play.
Hell with this. Next game. Well, it's the year 2000, and what else has entered the year 2000? NBA in the Zone. This is our third and final basketball game of the stream. I promise. They went hard on the basketball. I didn't think Konami really made much of an effort, but apparently they did, at least on N64. This product expires on October 20th, 1999.
Okay. Will it smell bad?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that explains it.
All right, Osaka, give us that intro. Give us that intro you're known for giving. That's what they call it. It's game time!
Sick.
Power.
Do the Boston Celtics still exist?
What say you, chat?
I'm sorry, I just saw them. I'm just like, I haven't thought about those guys in a while.
Have the Celtics been dissolved?
Oh, they still exist. Okay. I would just say I would dissolve the Boston Celtics.
Why?
I don't know. I want to piss off Boston.
What's with this title screen?
Oh, I love that. You are diagonal.
I can't even tell if that's the front or the back of a man. It's one of those songs that uses one of those sample packs.
God, maybe.
Oh, shit. Dude, we're at the Alamo Dome.
Oh, shit.
And the Spurs forgot how to play.
Have you ever been to the Alamo Dome?
I think I have once.
Okay, once.
I don't know why I just threw the ball away.
No, you're like, fuck a ball.
Basketball, Alex, this looks great. It took him 2 games, but this looks not blurry. It looks fine. Frame rate's good.
Mm-hmm.
Characters are nicely detailed. Let's play some b-ball. I'm always going to try and hit that 3. Is this a bootleg We Will Rock You? Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball.
Bonk.
Yeah, I did push a guy. Is this Marv Albert or a sound-alike?
I want to say it's a sound-alike. I assume they couldn't afford Marv Albert, but what do I know about Konami's financials?
I know he was announcer in one of the NBA Jams. NBA Jam Extreme, I think?
I was going to say, when the ball does that and it rolls away,
it's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, the referees don't like that.
They're like, hey, that sucked.
Wow, I just punched that guy.
It's Herb Alpert.
Ooh, fancy move. Didn't do shit, though. All right, this is how we do in San Antonio. We foul.
We do a defensive foul on Patrick Ewing. The announcer is classic Bulls announcer Ray Clay, according to Moby Game.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. That's respectable. I respect that.
I'll accept that.
Go to NBA.com.
No.
Just go to NBA.com.
Why don't you click around on NBA.com? See what you can find.
Do people still click around on websites anymore? Or
I don't think they let you.
They scroll now. It used to. Back in my day, we'd click, and now you're all scrolling. That's what's wrong with this generation. They're using
less
the
scrolling,
mouse
more
differently.
clicking.
Exactly.
This is okay. It took them 3 years, but they finally made an okay basketball game that features the Alamo Dome, so it's good.
Congrats, Konami.
And to celebrate, I'm going to do a final 3-pointer.
Okay.
Wow, perfect. It bounced in.
Fantastic. Woo!
That is it. That is all the games Konami released in the year 2000. However, they released one more game for the N64 all the way in the year 2001. When the PS2 was out, when the Dreamcast was dying, Konami was releasing one final game for the N64. And that game, can you guess what it is?
Me?
Can the folks guess what it is? Based on what you've seen so far, based on the trends you've seen develop.
Chat thinks, I think chat knows what it is.
It's GKO Powerful Pro Yaku Basic Bond 2001.
2001. Look at how that barely fits in our little title screen there.
What is Basic Bond, I wonder? I think I know what they mean by that, but we'll see. Oh, that's a much more boring logo. Boo!
Boo!
So, Konami's reign on N64 ends mostly as it began, with sports, and in particular, powerful Pro Yaku. This is a series that we saw none of here in the States, and to have it basically define their presence on the N64 is a little strange. But here we are. We begin and end with baseball. Now, by basic Bon means addition, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I assume it's going to be one of those cheapo releases, like when FIFA keeps releasing Wii games after the Xbox One is out, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where they just take the established engine and update the rosters. I think that's what they're doing here. And this does look a whole lot like last year's game.
Good stadiums.
This team might be the worst yet. Number 9's looking good. Number 7 came to play. Everyone else...
8 is in pain.
So, Alex, what do you think of the N64 Konami lineup? All the games.
Baseball.
A whole lot of baseball, a whole lot of sports. It's at least half sports games by volume, which was kind of shocking to me.
Yeah, me too. It's a really big chunk of sports games. I was expecting more... God help me. Games? Like, I think that's mean to say about sports games, but I was expecting more like platformers, action games, just kind of anything other than so many sports games. But it was a lot of sports.
Yeah, I think the takeaway here is that Konami was more motivated by business on N64 than, say, creativity. Because when they actually stretched out and made some really creative stuff like Rakuga Kids and Hybrid Heaven, it was, like I said, really memorable and maybe not great, but at least in a way that stands out and makes you feel glad that you have the console so no one else can experience this stuff. But it's literally like half sports games. They had to. It was a business thing. The N64, you may not be aware, was kind of a flop in Japan. People bought it for Mario and Zelda and whatnot, but not much else. So Konami saw an opportunity to exploit a niche, particularly in the States, and they saw that sports games were popular. And that is what they did. And that's why half of Konami games for N64 are sports games. Because business, because money.
That makes sense. That makes sense. More money in cheapo baseball games than...
I tripped! Still, the non-sports games they did release, even the weird bullshit Castlevania games, are fascinating in their own right. And it's stuff that never got ported to other platforms. So if you want to experience these games, it's got to be on N64. Because like hell, Konami's ever going to remaster and re-release them. I'd like to see Castlevania 64 HD. How about it, Konami?
How about it?
Or Rakuga Kids HD.
Yeah, dude, give me some Rakuga Kids.
With more realistic characters and hyper-realistic blood.
Okay.
There should be blood.
The children should cry.
Yeah, they should cry blood.
Danny. You've played too much baseball. You've been hitting... The sound of the crack of the bat has cracked your skull.
I guess so. It's ruined my perspective on video games. But, there it is. Take it or leave it. That is Konami's lineup on the Nintendo 64. Now you know what they released. And you know why they released it. The almighty dollar. These guys are clowns.
Sorry,
I picked a baseball team full of clowns instead of baseball players. But that's it. We're done. That's Konami on N64. You asked for it, and you got it. That's it. We're done. Special thanks to Bear Tank. Special thanks to the rest of the Rakuga Kids. And special thanks to our patrons who voted to make this week's stream happen. If it wasn't for you, we'd ended up playing a bunch of THQ games. And would that be better or worse than what we saw tonight? I actually don't know. I do know we missed out on the Rugrats, though.
Thank God. I'm sick of those guys.
We're gonna have that Dream Rugrats showcase one of these days, but it was not to be this week. If you want to join our little club and vote for what we play during our Wednesday showcase streams, head to patreon.com/retropals. If you're at the $5 tier, you get access to new polls every week. You get to be the deciding vote between THQ and Konami. It could be you.
It could be you.
It could be you.
Do
Alex, why don't you wrap us up?
Vote and join our Discord. Our Patreon, also our Discord. Also, follow us on YouTube, youtube.com/ youtube.com/retropals. We post full-length highlights of our streams there, including our latest one, which is a look at the PC Engine Super Graphics, a showcase we've been meaning to do for a while, so do check that one out for some supercharged super graphics games, and of course, Dama from Danny.
Yeah.
You also have a Discord. Please join our Discord. Our Discord link is right here. Boop. You can join the Discord to discuss games, ask us questions, chat with each other, and of course, show us your beautiful cats. We've been seeing a lot of the beautiful cat. Hudson B. Mort, French Toast. Oh, they've all been so delightful. I want to kiss them all on the head. Last but not least, we have a co-host, cohost.org/retropals. We post when we go live there, when we've got new videos up on YouTube, and other RetroPals news you can use, so do check us out there.
All right, I'm taking an opportunity to raid a stream that I've wanted to raid but have never had the chance to. Plus, Doro 3 is playing Contact for DS, which I've never seen anyone stream in my entire life.
Sick.
That is a weird, strange game, and I think it fits the theme of what we were playing tonight. So enjoy that, go say hi, and go have a good evening. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.